take on the world. We're gonna take on the world.
All right, guys, we're back at it again. Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast, episode 150. We're moving right along, Joseph. I caught you red-handed again. Guys, welcome to the show again. We're live downtown St. Joseph, Michigan. Snowy, beautiful weather we have. Nice and cold. Hope everybody's well, because I am. Anybody slip on the slide on the road today? Earlier today? No, I did.
Not today.
It was crazy
Sorry,
today.
I haven't.
Oh man,
I did on Sunday.
Yeah. This is what we have in this episode.
Crunched my car.
Yes. All right.
In front of her.
I am James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, the co-host.
I'm still here.
Woo.
And oh yeah, you have a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
2 days.
Wednesday.
Ooh, happy birthday.
Yes.
My sister's, I think,
Thank
is
you.
Wednesday too. The 4th?
Yeah.
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 Twin birthdays. Happy
All right.
birthday.
Best day ever.
All right, guys. Our special guest tonight is Christina Staneart. Did I say that right?
You sure
Yeah,
did.
nailed it.
Look at you.
Oh,
All
look
right.
at you. Give yourself applause.
Welcome to the show.
Give yourself applause on that one, buddy, because this is the first one you didn't miss.
Yeah, is that the first one? Welcome to the show, Christina.
Thank you.
How
for
are you
having
today?
me. I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Great. Joe, how are you? I haven't seen you in 4
Friday.
days.
4 days, yeah. I'm fine. My voice is crackly.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yeah, that's the only thing I had. I mean, besides a headache, I mean, that's all it is just I think it's because it's dry. It's so dry in my house.
Maybe it's your
and at
nerves.
work. My nerves?
Yeah,
Like,
everything shuts down when your nerves are on edge.
I don't feel it, but
You're moving and
I know.
that's
You're
stressful.
moving?
Yeah, it's stressful.
Oh.
I know.
I hate
think-
moving,
I
especially during the winter. I hate it.
I think it's because of my body's telling me you're not stressed. I don't think I'm stressed, but my body's telling me, yeah, you are dumb.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are dumb,
You're
man.
trying to deny it. I
Your
understand.
body's manifesting it.
Yeah,
Yes.
my body's telling me, no, it's different. So
Are you moving close by?
yeah, I'm only moving like a block away from here now.
Yeah.
People think that's the best. It's actually the worst.
Yeah.
But
I
I don't
think
have
it's just
lot
a few quick loads and you're
I
like,
really don't have a lot of stuff to move. If I think about it, I'm packing up right now. It's all larger stuff. Like I just got to move my bed, my TV, and my landlord said you can move out as slow as you want. Go right ahead, but as long as you're out by the end of the month. So I have 28 days to physically get all my shit out.
I hate it. I'll help you though.
Oh,
Even though I
Aw.
hate
thank
moving.
you. I just need the muscles to move my
Well,
mattress.
thanks.
You're more muscly than I am. Okay.
This is true. All right. let's
I
get
was
to the show.
actually gonna go ask a couple of people at a bar and say, "Hey,
No,
I'll
don't.
pay your first two
Don't.
rounds if you can help me
That's
move
the
my
worst
mattress."
thing you could
I
possibly
was
do.
gonna say
That's the worst thing you could
I
possibly
just
do.
need muscle.
The worst thing you could possibly do.
your
Ask
bed
people.
will end up in the wrong house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, at least I'll move it
It's
out.
the worst thing you could possibly do. Ask
That's
anybody in a bar, especially if they're drinking. Wow, yeah. And then next thing you know, you have no one showing up. You paid a tab that you didn't need to pay.
No, well, I get that all the time.
All right. This is true. All right.
All right, so you like being called Christina or Chris or what?
I
So
get
I don't
it all.
want to mess it up.
I get it all.
You get
I
it
get from my siblings call me Tina. I get Christina. I get Cece. I get C. I get Chris.
Ah,
Whatever.
many names.
Whatever you prefer.
Wow. I'm gonna call you Chris.
Okay.
So
They call me Chris.
I never
I could
understood
do it. I
that.
could
How
deal
can you
with
call somebody Chris when it's Christina? How can you call him Tina though? Just because that's Tina in the name.
I have a story behind that.
Okay.
All
So
right.
my younger siblings could not say Christina. It came out like Christina,
Like you're sneezing.
Christina, Christina, and then just Stina, and then it just went Tina.
Oh.
And so everybody on the West Coast knows me as Tina. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like, yeah. I was talking to Al earlier and I said, why do I feel like the person who, faked my death and moved off to that little town and sleeping with the enemy and became a nobody and
Oh, you're
reinvented themselves.
like witness protection. Huh?
And I'm blowing it right now.
That's a good reference. Oh, Sleeping with the Enemy. I
Mhm.
haven't seen that in a while.
Hmm.
You ever seen that movie?
That's been a while.
Wasn't that what was that? In that?
Jason Patrick and
Yeah, and was it
other two.
Julia Roberts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys really know all that.
Yes.
Wow. It's amazing how much you guys remember on that stuff.
I'm a movie pop culture freak.
He is too. A little
Yeah.
bit. He is too a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I love movies.
As you could tell.
Yeah, and music.
Yeah.
Music, movies, sports. I'm a big fan.
This is one of his favorite movies behind me.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey,
I
you
saw
know,
it at a young age.
Tanya
I was-
Roberts was
Yes,
everybody's. You know,
yes.
you couldn't go wrong with
Yes.
Tanya back in the day.
I had a crush on her. Tell you that much.
Didn't have the thumbs.
No, I had a crush on her. Well, I'll tell you,
Of course,
that was a great movie.
and
Alright.
of course, you know, he's a great director too.
Yes, yes.
I know. I didn't even bring up Arnold, but that's a given.
That's
That's a
it,
given.
that's-
That's a
that's-
gimme. You know.
Your age.
Enough said about Arnold. He has his own world.
Yeah.
He came back.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Christina.
Chris,
Yeah.
Chris,
That too.
Joe.
Tina.
Whatever. So, where'd you come
At the end of
from?
the night,
Who
you'll
are
be
you?
like, see, yo, see.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you grow up? And a little background on your younger age before we get into after college. If you went to college.
I did. I did not complete college, but I did. Where I came from. I was born in the same hospital as my dad in Santa Ana, California.
Oh, you're West Coast, like you
I'm
said.
a West Coast, Southern California girl. I lived part of the time in Southern Oregon and then came back to Southern California
Wow.
and started the entrepreneur shift from there. Didn't really, I worked in the nonprofit field with Scouts for many years and did some corporate stuff, but just followed my dad's steps and created some own businesses and then worked with him until
What'd your dad do?
he's since passed, but he had two manufacturing plants in Long Beach and Glendale, California.
Mhm.
So his office manager had passed away and I had an accounting business. And back then it was a monochrome orange. It was huge, this laptop, but I was a paralegal, mobile paralegal. I set up with my girlfriend with business. We'd worked with an attorney and he had a midlife crisis and we were like, we got to do something. So
You are a lady without many hats.
yeah. So he said, hey, what are you doing? I need you. And I said, okay. And I learned that, which was great because I had to do everything. So
Damn. Well, I always like to learn people's mascot. What was your mascot in high school?
So in Oregon, it was an eagle.
I like to know this. Yeah.
In Oregon,
do.
it was an eagle.
That's
Eagle
interesting.
Point. And in California, it was a tiger. Believe it or
That
not.
was a
Elsinore
pretty,
Tiger, Lake Elsinore Tiger.
pretty common mascots.
I know. That's why I always like to ask that because it's always.
Who do we ask had this weirdest mascot in high school?
I think it was a leprechaun. No, not leprechaun. A weasel.
No, Condor. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
oh, yeah.
Condor.
Yeah, the guy from Florida. He went to Florida.
Yeah.
That was Dibble.
Steve.
Was
it
it?
Steve?
I think it was.
It was
Yeah, you're
Steve.
right. You're right. Anyway,
My
Yeah.
middle school one was Wolverine.
That's still a
That was
kind
nice.
of common
That's pretty
animal. Bro.
common,
Yeah. That's why I like to ask.
animals. I don't know.
Oh, that's why I like to ask a question. on that.
Spartans are pretty
We had a
common.
comment, but because they went to Coloma. But
Yeah, that's my high school.
Yeah.
Comet.
Yeah,
that's why I like to learn people's high school if they remember.
Bees, Bridgman.
Yeah,
Bees, or-
I mean, we had all the bees.
I'm still not. I don't know. I'm still not convinced. I know what an Eddie is out at Witchburg.
It's a little guy.
I'm still a little
It's-
lost
it's-
on that.
It's a little like a leprechaun or whatever.
You sure?
Yeah, it's a short little dude.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't heard of that.
Eddie.
Neither have
I
I.
haven't either.
Okay,
That's all right.
I just thought.
So-
that there.
Where'd
No hate to that.
Yeah, no, yeah, no
to
one
the
did
Eddies.
that.
Oh,
We love
no.
the
No, no
Eddies.
one
Actually, no, we got to go visit that town to go see These Nuts Donuts. So
Yeah,
that's where actually they
Really
look
good.
phenomenal. They're like red coaches, but a lot better, I heard. And they always sell out. They sell out all their donuts in 3 hours
And they're located.
in
Edwardsburg.
Oh,
downtown Edwardsburg.
okay.
You have to get there at like 6 a.m.
That is not this girl's
Yeah, that's not
menu.
much. Yeah.
But he
well,
said
maybe 6 a.m. if I'm headed to bed, but not getting up.
he said
I'm just rolling over.
the
Exactly.
funny thing is he said if we call ahead of time, he'll put some donuts aside for us.
I say we should make that call.
We're going to the summer. All these places that we have on, we told them we'll go visit them. So we have a lot of places we gotta visit. in the summer.
Yeah, our schedule is booked with visiting the spots.
Nothing wrong with that.
I figured we might do a podcast out of it and say, this is our trip to this place right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, on location podcast. Camera.
Yeah.
You can be like Josh and Jace, who just came to Michigan and blew it up.
Yeah.
Oh, they go up north though. I saw
They
them.
just flew back. They're back. They actually flew into O'Hare. They passed us and stopped in South Haven and went north from there.
I know. I
tried to
actually
get 'em back
saw
then.
their stuff. I saw their stuff on TikTok, but they're mostly on just TikTok though.
Not anymore.
No?
They exploded. Yeah, they're everywhere now.
Wow, maybe that's what
Insta and
we're doing
Facebook
wrong.
and
Maybe that's what we're doing wrong. We need to be on TikTok,
I know we were on what was the other
Twitch,
one? That not only that, but Instagram.
X.
We're on
No,
Instagram.
we're on
too.
X. We're on Instagram.
Instagram too.
so Insta's good because you don't have to be on the platform to actually see your content. TikTok, you have to be a TikTok member to see
I
your
know.
content. So
That's what we
unless you
like
change
about
it into a reel and go
That's what we like.
do a little
about-
bit more work, but you can do
Oh,
that.
he does reels. He does.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does the shorts and stuff like that. So, besides talking about us, it's not all about us.
I've watched your videos. I was
It's not all about us. I hate to say that. It's not all about us. I don't like to be all about us. But you can ask us questions if you like. We
Yeah,
don't-
if you feel, feel
if you
free,
feel like
throw
it.
something at us.
we could throw something at us that might surprise us, but
Hmm.
I doubt it.
Hmm.
I doubt it. But my thing is for you, how best way to explain it. After you went to your dad's
Mhm.
business, how long far from it was before you moved over to here on the East Coast?
Gosh,
Is that hard a question?
it is. I'm trying to think. Probably about 10 years, 12 years.
What made you come here then in that 12-year span?
Big question everybody asks. I had reconnected with a classmate at our 20-year reunion.
1 year.
Long story short, he needed a live-in nanny. I was unemployed. I was getting out of a relationship. It was a leap of faith. I drove out with a girlfriend and my 2 dogs and everything I could get into a rental van to be his live-in nanny.
Wow, really?
Yep, because I figured if it doesn't work out, I'll go back home. And it worked out for a couple of years, and he works for Berrien County. He's a sergeant at Berrien County, and he works the night shift, so he needed someone to be able to be with the kids during his time. And after a couple of years,
How old are the kids?
now they're grown, but
But
when
yeah.
I moved out, the youngest was 4 and he just turned 20. And so after a
Damn.
couple of years, we did start dating and got engaged and got married. So,
Oh, dang it.
Oh, look, there was a happy ending to
I
that.
love.
so
There
I
was
didn't
a
move
ha-
out
There
here.
was a happy ending to that.
So it did work. It actually
thinking-
worked.
Oh,
All
wow,
right.
look at that. I didn't expect
So
that
I
at
was getting
all.
beat by my husband, and I taught myself how to swim. And then I found this town where I'd fall in love, and nobody would find me. And then this thing called the social media happened, and it was called Sleeping with the Enemy.
I was gonna say, isn't That's also a Jennifer Lopez movie.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Enough.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
called Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did the whole.
Yep. She
Good.
kicked his ass too. in
She
that
sure
movie.
did.
I'm thinking, wait, she kicked his ass in that movie. I remember that one too. But that is actually a cool story.
So I condensed it real quick for you.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
all right.
and long, it's been, like I said, the youngest was 4 at the time. He turned 5 in January, and he just turned 20 in January. So
That's the one I met.
I feel like I think you did.
Yeah, I did.
You met the youngest because
Yeah.
the middle one's still at MSU. He graduates in May. So
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the winter of 2011.
Wow.
I feel like I blinked and I'm a Michigander.
So how does it feel for coming from the West Coast to East Coast though? How'd you like the temperature change?
The transition.
Yeah, the
to-
transition of it.
The transition was okay. The temperature change wasn't too bad of a shock because in Southern California, we can go to the snow, we can go to the ocean. It's just the length, the seasons. Like, okay, I've seen gray skies for a million days now. Can we please see the sun?
We saw it the other day. It's
We
okay.
did, and I
Those-
took pictures.
I
I'm a
think
picture
everybody
girl.
Yeah.
like, yay,
No.
sun.
It does.
Even though it was
exist.
cold out still.
It
My
didn't
thing is
matter.
it's February. It's
It's beautiful. Yeah, well, I have memories of February in the ocean too. So
oh, you do.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as my friends right now. The Cashmans keep sending me pictures of them. They just sold their house.
Traveling.
One retired from the Ace. The other one she quit her kind of retired her from her job and quit and stuff like that. Now they're traveling around in an RV, going around to
State to state.
That's awesome.
Right now they're in Florida and by Sarasota. And
It's snowing in Florida, isn't it?
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
not where they're at.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Sarasota?
not where they're at.
40, it's like 41 degrees.
It's 41, but it didn't snow yet. But
okay.
they
still it's cold for
the
Florida.
funny thing is they sent me pictures of this moose lodge because they're moose members, so they keep going around to moose places.
That's cool.
And it's right on the beach. They said, "Look at this moose lodge." Click, and they sent me the picture, and then they sent me a whole video of their back of their little backyard, and it's on the beach, the volleyball. So yeah, I understand with the pictures and missing the weather, and he's not missing this at all.
My friends know as soon as it's warm, I'm in the water every day in
Oh,
some
yeah.
aspect. Whether it's just getting my feet wet, taking a walk for a minute, taking a swim, taking a dip.
In a pool?
It could be a pool, but the lake. I'm in the water. I'm a water girl. So as soon as it's warm enough.
Were you impressed with the lake when you got
I
here?
was.
Yeah.
A lot of people said it's like a
An
freshwater
ocean.
ocean. And I was like, I body surf. I'm not cool enough to surf, but I body surf people. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I was very impressed when
You don't boogie board?
not anymore. I'm too old and I'll
Agent-
break
it's not,
things.
No,
that I used
screw
to.
that. No, you won't. I know
yes,
a lot.
I will.
I know a lot of people that still, and he's in his 80s and he still surfs.
Well,
And still,
God bless him.
he still surfs till
He
his
knows her
day,
limits.
and he wakeboards and everything else. He's 80 years old. I look up to that guy right now because that guy is awesome. He does it all here in Michigan.
I have a wonderful friend in California. Same thing. I think he just turned 80 and
Yep.
he still surfs. And not me. I know better. I'm still, this menopause thing and off balance. I trip over myself. I'm not gonna surf.
Oh, I understand.
But
that.
body surfing, I'm the one when it's red flag and the Coast Guard's throwing, giving tickets. I'm out there because it's the best time to be out.
I know.
What do you mean come back in?
I go to Second Beach. They don't bother me, and we all surf down there too. So yeah,
that's cool. I usually try to hit a private one, so I'm not being,
there's not a lot of private beaches
Yeah.
around here anymore.
hubby
though.
that's in law enforcement.
There's not a lot of private beaches around here anymore, though. You got to really find a beach that is right behind a house that you know. That's the only way it's private.
And luckily, I know a few
Yeah.
people.
There you go.
I do too, but I just don't go to them. I like my. Oh, I can't say it's mine anymore, can I?
No.
I got 2 more days. I can say it's mine.
So the transition was smooth. Met your husband. You guys have kids?
I biologically do not have
Okay.
kids. No. I was blessed to be married into a family,
Yeah.
so got bonus kids. I
Yeah.
call
That's the
them.
best way. You could spoil them and punish them.
It was a good transition because I was a caregiver, and then
Yeah.
so
So
it,
they
it
were
wasn't like mom,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you ain't my dad.
So the bond was you had a great bond with him from the beginning. And,
Yeah. So the season's already at start. You
Yeah.
know, you already, and the really just going from elementary, the middle to
It's
all,
kind of cool.
all those
though.
woes. Missed the infancy, but I'm the oldest of 6, so my
Old as a 6.
my bonus mom always said that the best form of birth control is
Taking care of other people's kids.
have a second because my youngest sister is 16 years younger than me. So there's a little story there too. When I left Oregon and came to California, I was 16.
Wow.
So there was a faction of story that
Yeah.
I left to
The-
have a baby, and she looks just like me. So.
She's a rebel. She's a rebel.
Oh,
child.
really? Oh,
She's,
why?
she's a rebel.
But actually, what happened was I got a phone call one day, and my dad said, "I've got some news. We're having a baby," and I was like, "Oh."
You know,
And then
I-
he said, "I've
yeah.
got some more news. We're getting married," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
double
So-
dose of news. I've had
So,
that. I'm the oldest of 4.
Okay.
And when my little sister came in the picture, I was already 12, 13 almost. And that was a big shift for me as well because I was the the oldest, of course, and I had to watch out for my brothers and sister, and help raise a little baby girl was something that I never thought would happen to me at a young age, but it happened.
It's definitely,
Yeah.
it's definitely seasons your life, spices your life. So,
How do you propose?
I'm
I'm kind of curious. Sorry, I'm romantic.
A hopeless
You're
romantic.
romantic.
Yeah.
I'm a romantic. I like to hear stories.
I think I was so adamant about, because he obviously is married before. I'm first time married at 45 years old, and I just was so adamant about really not getting married. Just one night we were talking after we had officially dated, and he was just like, I want to get married. And I looked at him and I said,
Like
you say to who? That's what I was thinking. To who?
so yeah, he did. I want to marry you. And I was like, what? I think it just, it worked. And so we did the whole,
Did you
I
have
had
a
my
big
own-
wedding?
I did not.
Oh,
I was not even going to wear a wedding dress. I was just going to wear a dress. And a girlfriend said, no, we're going to go look for dresses. So I found one. We got married at Stover's, just off of M139.
Yeah.
In the middle of a fallow field. Aunt June at the time, she's not there anymore. She's
Yeah.
at home. The younger family's running it, but she just basically said, just give me a picture of the ceremony and you guys can have your wedding. So free venue. I am not a bridezilla. I was gonna not even have chairs for my guests.
Well, if you didn't want to dress, I figured you're not a bridezilla. If you didn't want to dress, people talk to you into a dress. So,
and it was perfect because it had little blossoms on it.
So
I
pretty
felt
much
like
he
it
just
was
said, I
kind of
like to
cemented.
get married.
He said, I want to marry you.
He didn't go down on one knee. You were just like,
no,
talk-
but then
you guys
he
are just
asked-
talking like you're at dinner and think, yeah, hey,
We were
I
on
just
the-
want to get married.
We were on the couch watching a movie.
Yeah.
And I just doing probably my sassy thing, and he said it, and I was like, "What?" And then
That's actually.
he said, "I'm serious." And I was one of those though that we did go together. Like he didn't surprise me with a ring. or
Yeah,
anything.
that's
So
But-
you knew what you're getting.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
You
for
picked
sure.
it out.
'Cause, yeah,
That's a first for me, actually.
but he did do the whole because my bonus dad has been my bonus dad since I was 4. So, and I always knew if I ever got married, both of my dads would walk me down the aisle. So he did officially ask both of my dads for
Permission.
his hand in marriage, and
The traditional way. I
Yeah.
love it.
before
That is kind of cool.
love it.
That's kind
before
of cool.
we even looked for rings or anything, and then
But that is probably one of the top weirdest ways I heard about proposing.
I think it's just because we were, and even the boys were
Because you're
kind of
just a
like,
little older. And
So how's it going to change? And we're like, really, nothing's going to
is it
change.
gonna change?
I had my own apartment, and so really all that happened was
I
came
moved in.
upstairs. Yeah, I moved. I mean, but
I moved from. I came
Right.
from the basement where they locked me up at
that's
night.
kind of the joke. Is that, you had the nanny locked
Go back
up
to
in
the
the
basement.
basement.
Where they locked me up since I watched you guys. They just put instead of having a lock on it, I get to come out.
Right. The oldest was like, "Oh, I have my own studio apartment now." So
That's kind of cool though.
yeah,
It's a good story though. I mean, your story so far is actually spot on. I mean, I wouldn't picture anything less than on someone's story like they're telling the truth. This is cool. I like it. Can't make that shit up.
Not at all.
Couldn't make it up when you paid me. I was writing a movie.
Can't make that shit up. That's kind of cool though. But the nanny becoming and falling in love with the guy, that is kind of like a movie. Sorry.
With a cop, because if
Yeah.
you knew me in
Oh.
California, like I pretty much gave everybody on the West Coast that knows me a heart attack because my hair
Because
was braided.
Because you married a
and-
cop.
Yeah, the tan girl with braids at the beach and smelling like Nag Champa and twigs in her hair. And they said, "What he does? What?" Actually, our friends that we went to high school with were just like, "Oh my gosh, that's awesome."
So what made him come over here? Since you said there was a high school
His
reunion.
first marriage.
His
So
first marriage.
they had left Southern California to come out here. They'd followed their pastors from church
Oh,
and kind of resettled, and then had they had one in California and then had 2 more kids out here. So
That's kind of cool story for that.
So
for him.
And we laugh because he always says, "You remember the first time we met?" Which I always go, well, the night of our 20th reunion. But apparently we met at high school, and I don't remember him.
Oh man,
I had a boyfriend, and I was one of those girls that.
Funny thing is, he remembers it, but she doesn't.
Right.
That's the
Wow.
funniest part.
My best friend, it was varsity cheerleader. She was, I'll never forget my first day at the school, new girl. And she, "Hi, I'm Alicia. We're going to be best friends." And I was just like, okay. And so, yeah, I got to know people real quick.
I never been to a class union yet.
Oh, wow.
me either. Now that I think of it, no, I haven't either. I just didn't find it. I don't know. Yeah, I had enough of them in high school, I think. And
Oh, wow.
no, I mean I have really good friends from high school, and don't get me wrong, but once I got into the world after high school, I was like,
I've been in hospitality and bars all my life. I just saw them after they came from the class reunion. They came to the
Exactly.
bar.
Exactly.
I went,
yeah.
"Well, Joe, you're DJing, or Joe, you're bar
Same
bagging?"
here.
And I
Same here.
went,
Oh, Jay,
yeah,
hey, Jay.
"Yeah, how
You know
you
what?
doing?"
Actually, you know what? I did attend one of my 10-year reunion, but I was working.
At
Yeah.
your reunion.
Yes, I was bartending at my reunion.
Did you know it was your reunion?
Oh yeah, I did. I volunteered. I mean, somebody asked me to do it, and I did it. So I was like, I saw all the
Did
people.
you know
I
it
went
was
to-
yours?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of hard to get people together because I know they're doing one out there, and they're doing I think it's 10 years of graduates from certain years.
But the funny thing is, around here, if you notice these people around here, they're like hype up for it. Like they get all like they still talk to one another. They still have fun with one another. They still hang out at the bars together. I'm thinking, why would you want to go to a class union? You just hang out with the people that you're with now. That's who's showing up.
Not only that, this is a small area. I mean, everybody, we see each other all the time anyway.
My people in my class decided we're never coming back, and they haven't yet.
Well, I know there's people in my class that moved away, but still, I mean, it's with social media, you'll see them all the time, and you can talk to them and things of that nature.
These days now, yeah.
Yeah, but back in the 90s,
Thank God.
you couldn't. And then
Thank
that was
God
my
we
thing.
didn't have social media back then.
Why? What would happen?
Who? No, we don't. It's bad enough. We have our senior luau. Oh man, we have that on video. It's floating around. I'm waiting for somebody to digitize that.
What's a senior luau?
And that was '89. That's like our senior night.
Wow.
Well, no, senior night was at Disneyland because that's everybody in Southern California. That's where your senior night is.
Really?
Yeah.
God,
I don't know if they still do that. But
that's kind of cool.
It's very cool.
God,
And our prior senior prom was at SeaWorld.
Really?
Spoiled.
Oh,
You
it's
said senior
expensive.
prom was at SeaWorld?
SeaWorld, San Diego. And then I
That,
have
you know what? I never.
You never been to SeaWorld?
No, I want to do that.
I've had
You never
3
s-
great encounters. I mean, I've been to SeaWorld several times.
Yeah.
I'll say 4 because I was able to take my niece as well when she was younger. But our senior prom. Later, I worked for the Girl Scout Council, and I did a huge cookie kickoff. Girl Scout cookies. Huge cookie kickoff at SeaWorld San Diego.
Oh, I got a lot of questions right now.
When after we got married, we took a family trip the next summer because he swore our honeymoon was not going to include the kids. And I said,
you went to
okay,
SeaWorld?
but can we take a family vacation? And it was in 2017, and I did everything. Basically, was our honeymoon with the kids, but we did a behind the scenes penguin tour at SeaWorld. We did the excursion, so we did, and then I was able to do a because I worked with the Girl Scouts. I had when the Sesame Street gang was at SeaWorld. She's 20 now, and she was 3 at the time. So 17 years ago, there was like a Sesame Place or something at SeaWorld. And I got some special access.
That's kind of cool. So
yeah.
You did mention that a couple times, and you just mentioned again. You're a part of Girl Scouts. What were you?
I'm a lifetime member of Girl Scouting.
There's a lifetime membership at Girl Scouts.
There sure is.
So
I was a Girl Scout as a girl.
Wait a minute, you were a Girl Scout as a girl, and you became a wild child.
Doesn't everybody?
They taught me nothing.
They taught me everything.
Gave me a bunch of
They taught me how to
patches.
survive. And
They know.
I
They
learned
taught
to
me.
swim, and then I faked my death. And
They taught me how to.
down.
They taught me how to survive on how to make a fire and everything else.
Hey, it worked because then I was able to. Funny story. So, my dad's business was dissolving. Long story, and he was trying to figure out what he was going to do. He got into real estate, which was great for him. He's always been a salesman. He was a great salesman. He could sell anything to anyone. And he said to me, "You're always volunteering. Why don't you go get a job with the Girl Scouts?" And I was like, "Why you be so aggro about it?" And I looked, and there was this program. I looked online. He actually looked, so I know he was concerned for what was going to happen. And his program coordinator basically just taking their badges and life situations and making a workshop. And at the end, the girls would say, "Oh, I did these requirements and I earned the sewing badge, or I earned the."
Yeah.
And that's how I started. And I got the job, and I was there almost 10, 11 years. Just restructured, things changed. My position kind of went away, but I had just awesome experiences.
Do you think it?
I've been to Paris because of Girl Scouts.
Do you think it changed your life a little bit?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Since how you're saying you were a wild child and living your life on a beach with your hair braided and everything else, how you pinpoint it.
Yep.
So you think that really changed you to be? You think that changed you to be who you were, so you become a nanny?
So I become what?
A nanny.
Oh no.
No.
So oddly enough, I was a nanny. It was like my second job. I was probably 17. My first job was at a home interior place in Lake Elsinore. And so I was selling wallpaper, and we lived in this place called Canyon Lake. It's a private community, mostly affluent. And this woman came in and was building this huge house, and she basically that's pretty much how I've experienced most of my opportunities. I'm just in the right place at the right time. And she was like, I was already in her house because of picking, color schemes and helping with things and learning. And my boss at the time was like, "You want to learn the business? You can come with me." So she just felt really super, and her kids loved me. And all of a sudden, the next thing I knew, I was the nanny for this woman in this incredible house.
I really always wanted to be a nanny because I love playing with kids and working with them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I'm thinking, be a nanny. I'm not really calling nanny, is it, for a guy?
I don't know.
Can't remember, but oh well. You think you can see me being a nanny?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Mom.
Yeah.
It's nap time now.
There you
Okay.
Now I dated myself. That was a great movie. Loved it.
For doing the Girl Scouts, did you just deal with the badges and stuff like that, or did you do a lot other stuff for the organization?
I did all. I had the opportunity to experience many, many things, which was awesome. So I went from the kindergarten girls program coordinator, then I just moved right up to what they call brownies, which is first through third graders. And I had a thing with the group of girls, and I just kind of graduated with them. And so then I went to juniors, which is the green vest, and those are like 4th through 6th graders. And then I had an opportunity. They wanted to really be able to, their retention metrics with older girls, we were dropping off. We were losing girls at high school age.
Yeah.
So we created a position and a thing called HAT, High Adventure Teens. And I was the founder of that group, and I was the program lead of that group. And I got to do great. We backpacked in Bishop on mules.
Yeah.
And we kayaked in Catalina Island.
Well, that's great.
Camped
I'm
there.
kind of jealous.
Yeah, I am.
And then when I moved here, I moved here to be the nanny. But then the kids got old. The 4-year-old's a 5-year-old, who becomes a 7-year-old,
Yeah.
becomes 8-year-old. All of a sudden, they don't need everyday attention. They need to be, able to have someone to have dinner and stuff like that. So I got a job at the Girl Scout Council in what's called Northern Indiana, Michigan. And at the time it was off Brick Road, right across the border.
Yeah.
Border
Yeah,
of the state.
I know where that's at.
And
Yeah.
so I got to kind of do the same thing. And it was the travel, they call it different names, but it was they wanted it pathways. They wanted a pathway for each girl to
So-
take what she liked. So I got to take girls to London and Paris, and it was great.
Really?
went to
You
London and
went to
Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Girl Scouts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
2013. Went to after I moved here. I was
So
like,
did you
I'll
like
do it.
travel around France and to different towns, or
So they
just-
use a group called EF Tours, and they do it with students as well, and they have plan packages. And so yeah, we did London and Paris, did a stop in Amsterdam. They did a second group. I didn't take the lead. They went to Greece the next year.
Wow.
So yeah, then I think I'm
Who pays for this?
well
The cookies?
the troops that the groups that are in their travel troops.
Is that why the
that's their
cookies
goal.
went up like $6-7 because they're going to Paris?
Gotcha.
They have different things they want to spend their money on.
Yeah.
Man, no wonder cookies went up like $4 or $5 a pop.
I love Girl Scout cookies.
That's
I didn't even notice the change of the price, really.
Oh, hell yeah. Change the price of that. Hell yeah. There's a girl that sells them. She goes to, she's probably ever the part of that organization because there's not one here in St. Joe still.
No,
Yeah, it's
we have
still-
volunteers in St.
Yeah.
Joe.
But this girl brings her Girl Scout cookies to the bowling alley and goes up and down and brings a big giant
Yep.
like wagon.
Yeah.
And goes up and down. And then she has to go back to the car and maybe have to refill the box. But goes up and down and she sells out every single time.
Yep.
Her goal is not to have any cookies when she leaves.
My girlfriend Lauren owns Lazy Ballerina. and
Okay.
we started Girl Scout cookie pairing there. She's got a.
No,
I
you
think
weren't
it's
the first one.
February.
Yeah.
I don't think you were the first one. You might have been the first one.
What?
I went to one of those.
I was the first.
I don't know.
I started it.
Oh,
well.
well, that's a tough
Hey.
call.
You can ask.
She
her.
knows better than you.
I
do.
don't do it anymore.
That's a
but-
tough call. Or some other people took it from you guys.
Well, there's a different troop I think
Okay.
that's in charge of it now. But
Yeah,
I
but
was.
I've
when
been
I-
I've been to every single winery thing that I love that kind of stuff where they do pairings. But yeah,
It's a little controversial at the time.
is,
'cause it's
yeah.
alcohol
alcohol and cookies, but
and then so
But
many other things in the
that
world
is
came up.
quite
that were-
amazing. So when you're still part of it, or you're now?
I'm not.
But you said your lifetime. So what do you get for lifetime though?
So, in essence, you pay your dues every month. It started off at $10, then it was $12. I think by the time I left, it was $25. But when in California, they ran a special for staff members because as staff, you are expected to pay your annual dues as well. And many of us, especially when you become a camp guide, because I had that opportunity as well, you're paying that every year. You pay one lifetime due, and you're like, I'm done. So they run a special. I think at the time it was $200, and then they give staff a special. And so I get all the info now on
Do you-
Girl Scouting, but
Do you get discounts on cookies?
I do not.
Oh, sucker.
You thought they had a discount. didn't you?
No, actually, I thought they give them for free, honestly, because they're
That'd
part
be
of
nice.
they're part of the
That would
organization.
be nice.
I figured they get free cookies because they're part of it. So, did you get paid for that?
Yes. So there are volunteer positions and there
Wow.
are paid staff positions. And at the time it was 85-15. There was 85% volunteers and 15% staff. And I don't know what
Oh, that's.
But I've had all kinds.
That's
I mean,
amazing.
the headquarters is in Manhattan, and I've been there a few times. and
So they let guys in now.
They, you mean to be a member in a troop?
Yeah,
I think so.
they do because there's a couple that come into Ace Hardware. They let them sell, and they. So how do you feel about that? I want to know your opinion.
That's a little
Oh.
different. Yeah. Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts.
Yeah, they let.
I think it's just scouting. Then it becomes scouting.
Yeah, because
right?
girls
I
can be
mean,
in the Boy Scouts.
right.
Really?
So
Yeah.
Did not
yes,
know
they
that.
can.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So and my only thing is it just becomes scouting.
Yeah. I'd rather be a Girl Scout because they sold cookies instead of popcorn.
Popcorn.
Fuck popcorn.
Was that Boy
Boy
Scouts?
Scouts. Yeah.
Boy
Well,
Scouts sell popcorn,
sell popcorn.
and nuts.
Yeah. Popcorn and nuts. I'd rather sell cookies. I'm a fat kid likes cake.
They
I'd rather have
sell
something
cookies and
sweet.
candy. Fall
Yeah.
is candy and
Yep.
kind of candied nuts. And
Yeah,
stuff.
they come in
They
all
have
the time.
two-
They come in Ace
two
all the
fun
time. I love them. they sell good. And the parents are ruthless.
Oh man.
They know where to put the stuff. They know how to
It's
sell it.
serious. There's
Yes,
a lottery
yeah.
where they're called booth sales. So like Ace is a
Oh, really?
Lowe's location.
Well, they sell
have-
where they sell their little
yeah, because
booth.
you know people.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, I know that person, so I can always get into Lowe's. And then people are like, she always gets into Lowe's. So there's a lottery, there's a schedule.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I
We've
didn't
got-
know about that. That's kind of cool.
They're called service units, I think.
Good for
So
them. Good for them.
geographic units in that for that council. So
I didn't
it's about that
notice
time. It's about Girl Scout season time.
It's
Yeah.
getting there. It's getting there
I
again.
didn't know there
For
was
camp.
that such an intricate I don't know, business. You can say that?
GSUSA is Manhattan, is
Yeah.
the headquarters.
You ever seen their headquarters? It's kinda cool.
1912.
It's kind of
No.
cool. It's kind of
Juliet
cool.
Gordon Lowe.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. The whole logo's on the front.
I didn't. Wow. I
Savannah,
didn't know.
Georgia. She
Yeah.
started.
Well, I knew it was a serious thing where they sold cookies and things of that nature. You see it every year.
They sell better than guys.
I can
Actually.
imagine. I can
I
imagine.
would say, yeah. Cookies are a lot better.
They may sell, but the guys get more money. Boy Scouts, they've got a lot. Well, they did at the time a lot more support and backing.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
they always. No offense, guys always get more backing for anything that started first because of the whole women's rights and everything else. I understand that part, but I think the Girl Scouts are booming even more just because people do like the cookies and
The
everything
cookies.
else. I still have Thin Mints in my freezer.
Do you really?
Yeah,
From last year?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, this year you freeze them
Oh,
up.
I was going to say
Last
that.
year, yeah. If you freeze them up, yeah, you keep them in the freezer and
They don't even last in my house. I tell you, you do not last at all, man. I'm telling
You
you.
can go through a sleeve of them.
Yeah, I just sit
10
down
minutes.
watching a movie. You can eat a whole sleeve of them. What happened to my cookies? Wrappers everywhere.
blame it on Leo.
No, I don't know. I don't blame my cat. My cat doesn't eat cookies. I eat cookies.
Oh my God.
My kids are all grown. Oh, yeah, my daughter just turned 21. My youngest daughter.
yeah.
Yeah, on the first.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Our
That's
our
right.
middle one just turned. Well, no, he's gonna be 22.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine
Oh,
turned
man.
21st on February 4th, January.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yours.
Yeah.
A small world. So
Yeah.
yours dates our middle ones. They're not best friends anymore because they're kind of grown apart.
Oh,
and
you're
grown
talk-
up, but
Oh,
yeah,
you're talking about Daniel? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he's a good kid, actually.
Gonzo.
Yeah, he's a great kid.
He sure is.
He actually, my daughter runs that relationship, but they.
That runs around. Oh no.
She
Dude,
does.
and don't say anything like that. Well,
She does.
She
But
runs
he,
that
but he's a good kid to listen and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, she does.
I wonder where she gets it from.
Hmm.
Being bossy.
Her mother.
Oh,
They go
really?
to they go-
I know you're looking at me.
Yeah, good job, Joe. We'll wait for that, but
I know you're looking for me. Yeah, they both go to school at
the same
place.
art school.
Yeah, he graduates this year.
Because Colin graduates too.
Yep, he graduates
Great.
this year for his degree, but he might go for another year. He doesn't know for sure yet.
So is that a 2-year thing?
No, it's 4 years.
Hasn't she been gone that long?
She's a junior. Yeah,
Wow.
Is she a year behind them?
Yeah.
The boys. Okay.
Yep. She's a year behind him. They met. Her going into her 8th grade, his freshman year. Yeah, they've been high school sweethearts.
I know.
That's a true
I
definition.
didn't recognize when she cut her hair. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yep,
That's my
still
daughter.
her.
Yeah, it was a shocking.
How
to
short
me.
is it?
it's short.
Here, maybe more.
We
maybe
go
less.
through it.
Yeah,
I've done it.
She went from all her. I could post every single one of her moods from everything from like you guys name movies like Fast and the Furious, where they're wearing tight short skirts up to her knees with knee-high boots, tight holster top. And I'm like, oh my God, why, kid? Why with her long hair, different color hair, down to now she's wearing baggy pants, hoodie, and short hair.
They express
And a
themselves in
nose
different
piercing.
ways.
And a nose piercing. They both have nose piercings.
Yeah.
And their ears pierced.
Yeah, kids express themselves
I think she
in
might have
different
her
ways.
eyebrow. She wants to get her eyebrow pierced, but I said no. I hope she doesn't do it.
Oh, wait.
I hope
She's
she doesn't-
21.
I
She's
know.
a
I hope she
grown up.
doesn't do it. I'd rather not have that. I'd rather
You
have.
said no.
No, because I don't think it looks good. I don't think it look good on her. She asked my honest opinion on.
Okay. She asked your opinion.
She asked my opinion. I gave it to her, and she said, "Well, yeah." I said, "Look at your sister."
It might not be a great idea.
I said, "Does it
would be
look good
better
on your
than just
sister?"
No, you tell them no. That's the first thing they're gonna do.
No, I said, no, it won't look good on you. Does it look good on your sister? She said, no, not really. I said, she won't look good on you either because you got
Oh,
you got half
Bam.
you got half of-
your dreams
I was
down?
gonna say
you got half of your
mm,
part of your sister on you too, so it won't go look on you. So you got a point.
You just don't want her to do it. That's all.
I just don't think
You
it's
just try to play that reverse psychology on
you
her.
like that, didn't you?
You said,
It's okay. She doesn't listen.
Look
to
at your
this, so.
sister.
She doesn't listen to this, so I'm all good. She doesn't. I'm all good. But yeah, it's kind of funny that I forgot about that. You knew Daniel.
I know when you posted her, I was
Oh, when I posted
What,
her 21st,
birthday,
her
yeah.
21st birthday, and I posted a lot of
No
pictures of them
way.
together. Yeah, she goes on vacation. Just go on vacation with Daniel and his family.
yeah.
Yeah.
We used to hang out with Tanya and Robert all the time, and then they moved, and then like I said, the boys, Colin got
They
into
still live in the same
wrestling,
place.
Daniel's into art.
They live in a.
Well, actually, they used to live by the hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's
I didn't know.
how- Yeah, I know they've forever been in their house.
Yeah, they've been there since at least since high school, at
Yep.
least for me. But yeah, I mean it's a small world. I don't talk to them much anymore because I don't have to go to their house. The last time I saw both of them together was when we moved Daniel and Aaliyah in the house in their apartment in Wisconsin. It's the last time I saw them.
I think it's been graduation since the last time
I went to their graduation. I went to Daniel's. I was there with my parents, and then
So-
yeah,
2016. No, 20.
uh,
20.
the
The oldest was 2016.
yeah, 2016.
2022.
I don't know.
Something like
I
that.
don't even know when my daughter got.
I think it was 2022.
I don't know. I'll believe you. I trust you. But so with everything that's going on, let's go back to a little bit about that. You got married. What happened after that? What job were we doing now? While you're getting married, or you weren't a nanny anymore after you got married, did you?
It just kind of flew. It was a flowing sort of. You're still picking the kids up from school. You're still
Yeah, that's what I'm
making
saying.
lunches,
So-
you're still.
But did you get a different type of job after that?
I was still working at the Girl Scouts because first I wasn't working, and
Okay.
then when I did get a job, I was working at the Girl Scouts, and then after we got married,
Wow, how long were you working at the Girl Scouts?
almost 5 years.
Wow.
Here,
Yeah.
15, I think total, if I do the math,
Wow.
and
long
then
time.
maybe 20. So, and I I did a winter of driving. Everybody said, "Oh, the 31, it's really bad in the winter." And a couple winters, I was like, "This is a piece of cake." Then I took the group to, actually, the trainers had to go to Paris, and training was in January. It was January 13th. And I
Was it a
came
Friday?
home and I barely made it. And my husband actually had to come down and before he was my husband, he came down and I left my car at the council and he drove back. It was a whiteout. I think there was it was weird. It was a tornado warning. I was like, why is the sky green? Why are we under? What is
yeah.
happening? This
During
doesn't happen
winter?
in California. Yeah, it was weird. And we had that happen this winter. There was a night where it just got really weird. And after that, I decided I didn't. Well, then they moved deep into South Bend, which was a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
The South Bend is always under construction, or at least it was.
Yeah.
And then they settled in Granger. So they're kind of almost to Osceola. And it was a 32-minute drive and it
Okay.
became a 52-minute drive. And then
I hate to say this. Osceola and South Bend are right next to each other. It's like St. Joe and Lakeshore. The only thing that's different is one long road.
Exactly.
It's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like going between Watervliet and Hartford. You drive 10 miles, you're in another town.
Or all clear to the
Wajak.
Wajak.
Yeah.
Dewajak.
Yeah,
So that's all it is.
I never know when I'm in when I've switched. It's like, oh, okay.
Another town.
So I thought it was in Sister Lakes. Now I'm in.
Yeah,
No, now
that's
I'm in
right.
Dewajak.
Yeah.
It's right in the middle. Sister
Exactly.
Lake, yeah.
I learned the hard way, and I learned how to say Dewajak, Dewajiak.
Yeah.
Oh,
They,
you're
they
getting-
seem to get a little upset about that.
Oh, you're getting better in your northern
Trying.
accent.
Trying. So,
At least you're not saying St. Joe's.
Did you say that when you first
I
came?
never. And
Okay.
I
A lot
see
of
people
people know.
online do
Yeah.
it. Like,
A lot
we're
of
coming to
people
St.
do it.
Joe's for reservations this summer, and I'm like, why do people do that?
I
Yeah.
I got
People
mad.
are
I got mad
ruthless
one day.
online too.
Dude, I got mad at a person. They said, What is there to do in St. Joe's? I said, What'd you just call me? They said St. Joe's. And I went, Where are you from? Chicago? I said, How's Chicago's? And they said, Why'd you add an S?
I don't understand why you get mad about it.
Because I live in this town. Pronounce it right.
Yeah, I get it, but
Pronounce my town right.
people don't know that they don't
It's
live
like
here.
calling-
How do you add an S? It's like saying
Well, people say Myers.
Yeah.
It's Meyer.
Yeah,
I say Meyer, but
I say.
Everyone, I'm going to Myers.
Yeah.
or I
I
say,
do that same. I do the same thing.
or I say I'm going to the
Now it's
white
Myers
Meyer.
if it's possessive, like Myers is
Yeah.
carrying blah blah blah.
I always say I'm going to the white Meyer, but
Oh,
I did say.
you did not.
He says I
It's
didn't
like Oz when you
Yeah.
go there, man. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful place. It's,
the doors open.
Everybody's happy. and-
Yeah. You go to what? You go to Black Meyer and Benton Harbor? Yeah. What do you want?
I'm sorry.
It's
You did
true.
I
not.
was just there today too. Like, man.
Everybody calls that and does that. I'm not the only one.
I say
Oh.
Stevensville.
I need tissue right
I made you cry.
I'm
Oh, that was funny.
not gonna lie. I pick up my prescriptions from Stevensville.
Yeah.
Well, you don't. I don't do shit. If that
I
was the
live in
case,
Fairplain, but Benton Harbor can't get it
Shit.
right. So
Yeah.
if I was the case, I'll be want to get my drugs from Benton Harbor one. It might be better.
That didn't sound right.
then
I know.
I know.
That didn't sound right. at
And I
all.
was gonna say they never have them, so that even sounds worse. Rethink your content.
Oh,
You're
man.
gonna make him cry again.
Oh, that was funny.
We did. No, but I do get mad about it. I do get mad about it because it just drives me up a wall. Because if I went to their town and said it wrong, they're gonna get mad at me.
Yeah, but it's short in St. Joseph, if you think about it. Joe's, I mean,
You're, so,
I
Joe's.
don't know.
Yeah.
you're trying to help these
I'm
people
just trying to help
out.
people
I don't know
out.
where they get it because
I don't either.
I understand. I understand the whole thing. Though.
I don't either. But so, what were we talking about?
work.
Oh yeah.
So that winter, I decided I didn't want to commute even the half an hour because California commute. I used to be a personal assistant in West Hollywood for someone, and I think it's 50 miles, and it would take me 2 hours and 20 minutes to get to work. So, a 50-minute commute really isn't that bad in my brain,
No,
but I
not-
just didn't want to do it in the winter anymore.
But winter
so-
does suck around here. It does, especially on the highways where the wind's blowing. It's a whiteout.
Yeah.
Trucks flying by you. Bypass is not as bad as I-94, but you still have that stretch where it is open. The wind's blowing. Yeah, I understand.
Is that the only downfall for northern states?
Yeah.
As far as moving from somewhere that's sunny and warm all the time.
I'm gonna say because I
Yeah.
can handle it. Hey, I got a whole new wardrobe. I can handle the cold. It's that ice. It's that driving.
You look
It's,
nice. Everybody looks nice in sweaters and stuff, don't they? Don't they now? It's all that warm clothes. You don't have to.
layers.
Yep, layers. You don't have to figure out what you're gonna be wearing. What nice, hot, sunny clothes you can wear. What shorts. What sweater do I want to put on now? What's dark color I want to wear?
Yeah.
I have unfortunate. Well,
Yeah.
I'm kind of colorful tonight, but I am.
You
I
look
have
like bear's clothes.
summer. I know it's weird. It's not, but
Looks like a bear. shirt.
I have my summer black and my fall black and my winter black. Black
like,
is pretty much my color. But
is it really?
I do like. I like to. I
You
got
can't.
black pants.
You
on, so I
can't
like to
get
jazz.
the punk out of the lady at all. She still likes her black.
I love dark colors myself.
Yeah, brown and black are
Yeah.
like
Actually,
my.
they always
Earth
say
colors.
they always say black and dark colors make you look thinner.
Really?
Yes.
What if you wear stripes?
Don't you know fashion?
You're not supposed to wear horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I think that might be like
I don't.
prison looking or something. Back in the day.
No, I was gonna say I love earth colors, but I really don't care about fashion. It's not my big thing.
I'm kind of a uniform person. If I find something I like, I get it.
There you go.
I've got like pant sets. I dated myself the other day and I said it's like adult garanimals. And so my company looked at me and said, "What?"
I'm not going to be myself. I didn't ask this. I had to ask this. James might hit a button on this one.
Uh-oh. What's for animals?
No.
Okay.
You said uniforms and outfits. Do you wear the? Did you used to wear the Girl Scout uniform?
We did for official
Did you?
annual
Yeah.
meetings. Yes.
Was it
So-
slacks or like the skirt?
I still have it all. It changed over time. It was the green for a long time, like a pencil line skirt, blazer, and then I went to navy blue.
Yeah.
Navy blue and green accents, scarves and stuff. So for the annual meeting, we've gone to conventions. I was able to go to the convention in Atlanta.
See, I need organizations that get to me. Let me
Yeah.
travel.
So yeah,
Damn.
I got to do. I was prepared to do traveling too because I had the opportunity to
Wait,
travel with some
Scouts.
girlfriends, and it didn't work out with them, and so I did it. I went to Italy by myself. I can do it. I sat in the terminal and
Sucks.
cried until I got on the flight. Talked to my friend and said, "Do you want me to come get you?" And I said, "No, I'm going." But
Why would
What am
were
I
you
doing?
crying because you're going to Italy?
I was
But doing it by yourself,
yeah.
was that the thing?
But you're
I was
but
like,
you're
what am
going
I
to Italy.
doing? Because I love horror movies, and all I could envision was getting to my hostel. and,
Yeah.
it was 2009, so I paid for an internet cafe because my dad was like, "You are talking to me every day." Like I had my phone, but it was one of those
Oh, you don't-
emergency, $5 a minute
Dad
call.
turns to Liam Neeson.
Yeah,
He
right?
comes
And taken. Well, we're Hispanic, so it's more like,
I'm gonna call people. We're gonna become in groups. So when you came here, you did everything so far. My last question is before we hit our 9 o'clock hour. I'll change my actual question because I'll go to 9 o'clock hour. So with everything that's going on, what we know from here back in your past, do you regret anything yet? Or do you
Up
wish
to
you
that
could-
point.
Up to that point.
No. I've always said I have no regrets, and someone challenged me on it one time and said, like, you've never done anything that you were sorry for or that you
Same
wished
thing.
and I have absolutely, and I've made mistakes, but the whole purpose of making mistakes is to learn from them. And I am the person I am today for everything that I've been through up until this very second. So I have no regrets. Even
See?
people, I've been
Okay.
in car accidents. I've lost people. I've had tragic
Found
things
someone
happen.
like this. Thank
Yeah.
you. See?
So it
It
not
makes
to
you-
say
makes
it's
you a
all
stronger-
roses,
and
but
make you a stronger
you
person.
are who you are.
It makes you a
because of-
stronger person for who you are.
Yep.
Thank you.
So no regrets. Didn't always make the best decisions, but I don't
Me
regret
neither.
it. You got to learn what you don't
I guess
know,
you
right?
guys are cut from the same cloth now. Aren't you?
Scout's honor.
Be prepared.
Scout's honor. 9 o'clock.
All right, guys.
What does that mean?
Top of the hour. All right, guys. We're at the top of the hour. It's 9 p.m. right now? Almost 9 p.m. Anyway, if you guys are watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button for more content that we put out every Monday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Guys, we are also on other platforms like Twitch, X, and Facebook as well. So if you guys are watching those, you can all jump on all those and join the chat room because it all comes right to us and talk in the chat room and give us questions if you want to. We're getting back to the show. We have Christina Staneart on the show tonight, and we're going to get back to it in 10 seconds here. Let's go. Or should I just, I'll do like this for a second. You guys, a chance to regroup. I don't know.
While you're taking a drink, I can get back to it since we.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
We'll talk about it.
Oh, okay. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that what I'm doing over here, James.
Actually, that's quite interesting,
isn't it?
Oh yeah, okay. I've seen that before. Never mind.
Well,
all right. No, we'll get into that.
Back to the show.
So my question is now to you. We're fast forwarding a little bit. You're married. You have 4 wonderful kids.
3.
Okay, 3 wonderful kids, and you're living a great life now, doing everything that you've always wanted to do in the lovely state of Michigan, not the West Coast. But I do have one question that before all that, because we were talking about how natural disasters and everything else that we have here is only bad weather. Did you experience any natural disasters over there?
Earthquakes.
See, I couldn't handle that.
Lived on the San Andreas Fault.
Yeah. So I couldn't handle it.
And then, from what my mom says, that I believe the big one of 1971.
Yeah.
Because that's when I was born. She was pregnant with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's we've been talking about that a lot when it's just us talking, and how we love being here because we have really no natural disasters, but maybe 4 months of bad weather.
And you're right at the tip of Tornado Alley.
Ish. We're protected by the lake because the lake pushes it more away from us.
To the main, to the main one.
Yeah, to like Kalamazoo area.
The winds are fierce here, though. We have
we
one
have
of
bad
our
winters.
trees come through our dining room.
That's
Oh,
a couple,
really?
a couple winters. That big storm where people were out for like a week of power.
That's the only thing we really do have.
The wind.
But
it's a little.
But
we've got 100-year-old trees that are. I love trees, but
that's you see those trees that one's going to come down with one good gust of wind.
Right.
So now we're pushing ahead. You are here now in the last, say, we're going to go within that last 3 years.
Okay.
What have you done now?
This is my baby, my life right now. So I'm going to push it 5 years, I guess.
Okay, go 5.
I lost my dad unexpectedly.
I'm sorry to hear that.
In his sleep, peacefully. I would say, in summary, all of us kids handled it differently. I mentioned we were a Hispanic family, and so, tequila, margarita, shots, it's been very prominent in my life.
Sounds like a good idea.
From a very young age. So drinking was very familiar for many reasons. Entertainment, self-medicate, whatever it was just part of our culture. And it just really spiraled that year. We lost him in April. I lost my job that next March.
Wow.
I worked for the courthouse. I lost my job that next March. And on that day, I quit drinking. Cold turkey. Called my pastor. Well, I called my husband. I called my pastor. I called my doctor. And I said...
Good number of people to call, actually.
I said...
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things going on, and I think this is the first thing I need to address. And it's wonderful, but what people don't realize, it's different for everyone. I'm going to say that because I don't say sober. I don't say, because I've not done steps, and I have been told there are people, and I give people credit where credit is due. Everyone has their own path, but I have been told, it doesn't really mean anything if you haven't done your steps, done the work, which everyone does the work differently. So,
What if you quit cold turkey and you want to quit? That's you don't really have to do steps.
well, I think
I don't
'cause-
believe in that part.
Well, I think I haven't done it, but one of my sister has, and other friends have, and there's a culpability factor in there, some accountability. Some of the steps are going back and to people that, and I think in life in general, I just try to do that. In general, just be that kind of a person. I'm not saying I'm perfect in any way, but I definitely, if I've wronged somebody, I want to make right of that. So
I've done that actually. Done that last year.
So yeah.
Actually, I did. I told people like what you said. What people I'd done wrong. I contacted them and said, "Sorry, I'd done you wrong. I was going through a hard time." So yeah, I understand that part.
And forgiveness is really, you've got forgiveness of yourself, but forgiveness of other people for different reasons.
Yeah.
And so it really frees you.
That's kind of cool that you said that, because I didn't think
so-
I really did it for a reason. I just wanted to do it just because saw them and
Right.
I felt like I should.
Well, your heart posture has to be there. So
And not only that, the accountability part of it is a big key too, because if you hold yourself accountable for something wrong in another person, then that forgiveness starts to set in and
Absolutely.
work on you.
And there's a huge difference in saying, "Oh, I didn't remember doing that. I was drunk," versus, "I am so sorry. I did." Oh, I thought it was on silent.
It is on
Okay.
silent. That's why it's vibrating.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay. But there's a huge difference in saying, "I'm so sorry that I
That's me now.
was on the edge and I caused that
Yeah.
towards you. That was not my intent," versus just like, "Oh, I was drunk. I don't remember doing that."
I never use that excuse because I remember everything better when I've been drinking.
Mm.
It's the last 10 minutes of walking home that I don't remember a lot. Because I think it's because of the fresh air and everything else. And I'm just walking and then I'm chit-chatting with people. And then I realize who I'm chit-chatting with. And then I get home and the next morning I went, "Oh, let's see what I did in the last 10 minutes. And I scroll up and I see what I did. So, but yes, I do understand what you're saying because I go through that. But in my eyes, I also think it's also a little bit of depression or stuff that you need to get off your chest because that's stuff that was bugging you and you now are just realizing it.
Oh, it's not just bugging. That's the thing with doing the work. There's people that drink just for the fun of it, but really when you're drinking and you're trying to just decompress and forget about things, those things that are rooted in you, those triggers, those traumas, they come up. And so when you say what I've been doing the last 3 years, I basically, after I lost my job and I quit drinking, I love drinking, even to this day. I would love a double martini. And I got sick of drinking juice all the time. Everywhere you went, the mocktail industry was just starting to kick off. And everywhere you went, they offered you orange juice or pineapple juice. And there is this health trend with the cayenne pepper that you were probably referencing, lemon juice and cayenne pepper to lose weight.
That sounds nasty.
I started drinking water with cayenne pepper because of the heat. That's like alcohol. And because I hate drinking water. And there's a heat that sits on your tongue. And you sit there and you take a pause and you're like,
Oh, that burn.
And then one day I did some research and I learned that peppers have capsaicin, and capsaicin kicks off your endorphins and your dopamine, and that's the same thing alcohol does. So you're not getting drunk, but it's kicking off some endorphins, and so it's keeping you in that social realm of still drinking something at a slower pace. You're not just gulping down a soda or an orange juice. And there is a chemical reaction from the capsaicin in the peppers. And so I came up with this idea of this drink, and one of my many hats,
You like my posting.
was telling you about the Secret Garden in Hawk's Nest earlier with Brian and Art Hop. So I call him my brother from another mother, business partner, best friend. Now he is on the board of the Benton Harbor Arts Association that does the art hops and the venues there.
Yeah.
I ended up hosting Hawk's Nest. I had my drink there, the first one, the jalapeno lemonade, lemon drop. He tried it, didn't think he'd like it, loved it, asked me what I was going to do with it. I didn't really know what to do with it. He's an entrepreneur, and we partnered together. We've co-founded it. 3 years later, we are in production with our sample cans, hoping to get them in the next month or so, and we're hoping to. We will be launched by this summer. So
Mocktails, I like it.
Mocktails, and we're calling them mocktinis. And that word is out there. We were going to try and trademark it, but it is already out there in the vernacular like mocktails. So you have to use it like ketchup.
Yeah,
It's
for
like-
those that
But we are trademarked a spicy hour.
Yeah.
I came up with that happy hour, people happy hour, spicy hour. So we pivoted in the first year. We were going to try and get into the manufacturing and all that stuff with our co-packer. And then we learned that we really needed to protect our intellectual property first. And it took almost 2 years to get it from the trademark office.
Can I see that?
You absolutely can. It's our pitch deck. Well, it just came apart, but so it's the bottom of it's right here.
and then as for me being a bartender, I get that every now and then. Can you make me a mocktail?
Mhm.
And of course, you use juices to do that because we don't have that right there.
Right.
But that's.
But we're going to be working with Tom.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. Simon at the livery we've talked with
Yeah.
talked with the guys at Watermark, and there's a huge interest. When I first talked with our the lab I connected with, I learned some things along the way, and he said, this was 3 years ago. He said, the mocktail industry is exploding. And every day I have a thread. There's 3 of us on our team now. We just added our third person. He's our growth officer. And because we're starting to Al and I have raised money enough to get this far, but now we're talking bigger investors. We've got our angel investors. And so,
What do you call it? Angels?
angel investors.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he's going to
Help us.
ream me for not knowing the answer to this. I know that angel investors are like your first round. So that's our beginning, our smaller investors, which got us off the ground. And then your capital venturists usually come in. They don't want a bunch of little guys, so they will buy everybody out.
I like that.
I could chat it real quick and see what the definition is.
I like that.
But I do know that angel investors were our first round of. We've got about 4 or 5 groups, individuals and a group that invested and got us to this point. And we are super, super excited. But I was told that the mocktail industry was going to explode. And every day I'm on socials and I'm seeing mushrooms, ashwagandha,
Yeah.
zootropics, whatever they're called, all these different things. Coca-Cola is coming out with, or has come out with, a spicy Coke. Ginger. They're using ginger. Ginger's in our first.
Yeah, that's another spice
first,
you can use
but
as far as
but it doesn't have the capsaicin, so you can't say it replicates the kind of euphoric feeling.
right.
Are you what's shit? I just watched freaking. I love Shark Tank. Patenting it.
So, intellectual property, you can trademark your logo or your word mark, which we did. Recipes aren't patented. They are called trade secrets. So you have trade secret ingredients. And so you can't patent them, but
It's the same.
they're
thing.
FDA
I know
approved
what you're
through our,
talking about,
So we don't have a patent on it. We have a trademark on spicy hour. And then,
Really? You already have that?
yes, we got it. We got it this summer. So
Good for you.
we just filed our extension of use because we're just getting our sample cans in, and they would do this
Cool.
just to basically say you're still in business
Yeah.
within the time frame that you got your trademark. So the reason why this pitch deck is here is because when we brought Marshall on, our growth officer,
Marshall, who?
Downs, we entered into a contest, a pitch contest at Notre Dame, the McCloskey. Here's our team. And 150 startups applied. 70 of us made it to round 2. We're about to submit our round 2 submission. 16 groups will make it to semifinalists, and then 5 will make it to the finalists. So we did move on to round 2, and we're getting ready to. And that's a cash prize of 50 grand. So
that'll definitely help out.
Absolutely.
So who thought of the concept of the name and the ingredients? All you?
Me.
Every single thing is you.
Yes.
That's
Of
her
that,
baby.
of what you
That's
just
her
asked
baby.
me. Yes.
Okay.
But Al is my co-founder because the business part of it was then picked up and
So
finished creation.
Yeah.
I guess my question is now, like, habanero is one of the strongest, besides Ghost, is the second highest, hottest pepper.
Mhm.
How do you know what to go with it? Or it's not,
It's just
you're not drinking it where, oh my God, you're burning your mouth.
actually that flavor is it's pretty savory.
That's why I didn't
And
say
I
I
that.
don't
just
want you to
played-
answer
I
all,
just-
ask all the questions.
Oh no, I didn't. That's why I didn't ask what was in it.
Okay.
I'll let you look at it, but
I just threw together 3 is kind of my number, and I threw 3 flavors together, and I just played around at home until the flavors worked for me. Habanero is very savory, and I put it with that cranberry, that Cosmo, the pomegranate. Pomegranate's real, and the sugar will. You still get the heat, but the sugar helps with it just being overpowering. So it's a great combination. So our signature line was going to be the jalapeno lemonade,
I've seen Marshall.
lemon drop. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen Marshall.
Those are, I like the names: the Sunburst,
Yep.
Southern Belle, and Stargazer.
Yes. So Sunburst was going to be our kickoff, and
See, I didn't say any names because I know you would like to do that. You're welcome. So,
and I did some wedding shows and
so
got some feedback, and really the Southern Belle is the fan favorite, so we went with that.
while
as
he's
our
looking
kickoff.
at that, I can ask a question while he's looking at this because it's not part of that packet what he's looking at. Did you have an epiphany or some kind of like, I hate to say it, like reborn Christian type atmosphere where you lost your job, you had your father pass away? Did you think, oh my God, I need to change my life around just a little bit, or because I might go through a downward spiral, I need to do something different with my life, and you created this?
Yes and no. I know I needed to change the drinking because I was very high functioning. I mean, very high functioning. So when it got to a point where
You knew before that?
where
Yeah.
I wasn't so functioning,
But
but I've from the beginning, just learning from my dad, been
okay.
entrepreneurial. So I working a couple jobs out here. I just didn't take very long to get sick of the corporate again.
Okay.
And so when I decided to quit drinking, my husband and I talked, and I said, I need to take a year off of working, and I really need to get to the root of, because things were just,
You're going
just
through
mentally,
you're going through a dinosaur. You're
Yeah.
feeling mentally distraught and everything.
For
It was then it,
absolutely.
I think in my eyes, not knowing you and hearing your story, what I'm hearing is it almost hit homeward, where you didn't want to affect your homebound, where the kids and everything else, it was affecting you. But when you got home, you were acting more.
Well, ironically, it was in a season where the kids weren't at home.
Okay. So, but
So
still,
it
but
worked itself out that I had that everything
gap
happens for a reason, that I
but
had
you
that
had
space.
that gap on that where it was I think you hit that where you might affect it.
Absolutely.
So I think that's almost where you were at.
Yeah.
So how did you know when when you were talking about all that, that having it in hot peppers and everything else in water does all that. How did you figure out, because you didn't go to college for this?
No.
You didn't do anything knowledgeable of knowing anything about college about all this stuff.
No.
How did you get knowing everything about alcohol and the endorphins and everything else by having that spiciness and to help you out with the
So
mocktails?
I had an uncle that always had a jalapeno in his pocket, and he would munch on it, and the heat kind of curbs your appetite a little bit.
Yeah, it curbs your appetite. I knew that.
And I'd always had a weight battle. I had an eating disorder when I was in high school. I was an athlete, and then because getting over that, I was always heavier than I wanted to be. And so in this last 3 years, 30 pounds a year, I've also lost 90 pounds. So that's been a whole transformation.
Congrats to you.
That has been a whole, thank you. That's been a whole transformation as well. So I didn't want to turn to food every time I wanted something in my hand.
Yeah.
And I went to the hot because I eat Mexican food every day in some form or fashion. We have tortillas in the house. I mean, it's just, that's how I was raised. And
I always have tortillas in my house too.
I've always got beans, and if I don't have taco meat, I'll soon have it again.
I usually have rice. I usually have rice in my house where I can do rice and beans or rice and queso. Something like that.
It's like, and it was hard, and I was drinking water like a fish with cayenne pepper. I mean, and I would go into restaurants with this thing, and I would order water, and hot water too, because hot water will slow you down. So in the morning it was hot water because I was drinking,
yeah,
whenever. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Always.
So
cheers.
and the thing is I don't have an issue with it. My friends drink, my husband drinks. I really don't. I'm blessed and thankful that I don't have. I definitely know there's an addiction there because I love it and I want it. And there are times when life hits things at me and I sit there and I go, I really want to have a drink right now. Why do I want to have a drink? Just because I want.
Because you weren't a social drinker. I'll take that back.
That was everything.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I was gonna say there's more too.
I was never I'm a social drinker. I was never a drinker. I only drink when I'm out from my house.
I'll see.
I hate drinking at home. I don't drink at home at all. I have alcohol in my house.
Okay.
I know. I don't have alcohol in my house. I have alcohol in my house, but I don't drink by myself because then I feel like I'm depressed. I'm drinking by. I never did. I haven't. Still to this day.
I moved out from my dad's house to with a girl roommate, and that was the thing you did. You got home from work, we popped a bottle of wine, we lit the candles and listened to music.
God, I wish I had a girl roommate. Shit.
We just drank and then it was like Tuesday tacos and every night. And when you're in Southern California, if you're a real partier, you don't wait till Friday to party.
But I had my daughter, full time from 8th grade, beginning of 8th grade summertime till she graduated. So I didn't like drinking in front of my daughter. Never did. I asked when I going out to dinner with her, I asked permission. Can I have a cocktail? Can I have a beer? Can I have something?
Well, yeah.
And she said, no. I said, okay, I don't need to. So, but I was with her. So when she's home, before she had boyfriends, she was home. I never drank. I didn't have to. I didn't have to come home and crack open a beer like some of these dads out there in the world that do. I never did that. I didn't like drinking from my daughter at all. Until she was her senior year, I said, you need to grow up a little bit. I'm drinking now. I'm gonna have a glass of wine. I'm gonna have a beer sometimes when we go out. I'm not gonna ask permission. You're 18 now. I'm not gonna ask permission to drink in front of my 18-year-old daughter. I'm sorry. You're old enough where you can do on your own. You're driving, you can drive.
Sure.
So after all that, and I understand where you.
And I never experienced but
I still never drank at home.
Drunk coming home and popping. It's such a cultural thing for at least my family.
It's everybody's family. It's not just everybody. My parents still drink till this day. They say I'd rather drink at home than going out.
We would start our brunches with mimosas.
Oh, I have mimosas.
We're just it's like.
But this concept that you have and what he's reading, phenomenal. Oh my God.
I really do I like it.
So
I recently stopped drinking back in December.
Yeah, you did.
For the same reasons. I mean,
without telling me.
Well, no. Well, I had to get myself mentally prepared for it for like a week before I stopped. And when I did it, I just went cold turkey. And I think I tried it a year and a half ago, and I did 10 months no drinking. Felt great. But now there's something to replace it. The feeling that you have here, the euphoric feeling that drinking gives everyone. That's genius right there.
It worked for me.
That's genius.
You really think you're gonna make this
Think
in a year?
we have it in production right now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I was gonna say. You see the label there?
Yeah. And I like the way you compare your drink to other drinks.
Huh.
And what they didn't have that you have in yours. Yours took all the boxes.
Right.
Ooh,
That's
70% in the
That's
first
good.
year.
And
We got some judge feedback from the competition we were in. So we were able to put in some things that we didn't realize, but we've our pitch deck, we've gotten some great feedback and really
that's
catapulted with it. So
gotta make you feel really good about your decisions to go through with this.
yes. And it's
And have Al jump in and your other partner as well.
It was just everything was just the stars were in alignment. I started with so a mutual friend introduced us, and I was again another hat I was wearing. So when I told my husband I needed to take a year off, I said, meaning a 9 to 5, where I have to clock in, where I have to do something. And I had lost he hadn't at the time, but his parents were in need of caregiving, like in the home. And we were trying to connect. And unfortunately he had lost his mom, and then his dad needed help, and he had been taking care of them and working and doing everything. He was just about done at his end of the rope, just exhausted. And I wasn't working. And so it gave me the opportunity to step in, and I was with Ben until he passed.
Yeah.
And I had been a caregiver before in California. So I had that, and I've got that compassion for people and listening to, especially elderly people. You know, they've got such wisdom and guidance, and
you learn so much from the elderly.
Sure. So once he passed, we were still so connected. And I was his personal assistant.
Yeah.
And then he was asking me about this. He's like, what are you doing with that? And we were going to do the cottage law thing. He was telling me about that. We learned you can't do beverages with cottage law. And then he said, hey, you want to do it? Let's do it. This is my background. This is your background. And I said, let's do it. And my husband was like, okay, let's see. He said the same thing. You're really going to make this happen? And then
he was a little weary at first.
I'm not worried about it. I'm actually your financial plan here and everything that you have here is spot on. What you need to know, you didn't go to college for this.
I did not.
No.
I learned. I've learned business, but I surround these two men are geniuses.
What you have here is spot on. What you need to do for a summarize and what you
absolutely. Al knows what. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just surround yourself with people that are smart.
Absolutely.
This is actually spot on what you need to do.
Absolutely.
That's the best way
I'm
to
impressed
learn.
with this.
He challenged me if I was up for the CEO challenge, and I said, I'm willing to learn. And I've been
curious. Is this your first year right now, what you're doing right now, or is this starting your second?
What we're doing right now, it's our first year officially, because we've got our intellectual property. We've been doing this for the last 3 years, but officially this is our first year.
Oh, you sound like us.
And your test products will be out soon.
Yep. We're ordering our sample cans as we speak, because we did not expect some supply chain issues like aluminum cans coming from Canada.
Yeah.
You didn't expect the tariffs, huh?
Yeah. So things will work themselves out. They always do. We've had bumps in the roads, and it was because we needed to figure out to pivot.
Honestly, with the whole tariff thing, I kind of see why he's doing it and what he believes in. It's going to make a company want to open up here, but in the reality, it's hurting us. But yeah, that's beside the point. So my question is, are you hitting your goals so far?
Those are brand new goals, and so we will know in 30 days. But yes, we have hit our goals up to this point.
Really?
Yes.
And I also didn't know that as a collective, the world is what 1 how much $1 trillion in drinks and alcohol.
We've got
I
some-
read that.
Yeah.
I knew it was. I know it's.
Where'd that go? I just read that.
I know it's relatively
Traction
high,
milestones,
but
yeah,
1.7
1.7.
something
7
crazy.
trillion.
Yep.
dollar business.
You didn't know that though? I
there's-
didn't know it was
Oh,
in
and you're not
trillions.
even. You don't even have the rest
What's
of it.
that?
Yeah, I'll look at that.
And then we've got a little philanthropy arm in there
Yes.
because I want to give
So,
back.
all right, I'll ask my next question about the whole 1 year. So, in this 1 year, you thinking you're gonna make about 55 to 65 margin?
That is what my team tells me. That is what the research shows. We've dug deep.
You can have this back. I don't want. I'm keeping these for a minute.
He's gonna drill me. That's where I should have my numbers guy here with me. But yes,
No, I'm kind of
research shows we're definitely been presented with some numbers that took us by surprise as well. But
because actually this is kind of interesting to me because I love this kind of stuff because I went to school for half business. Actually, I got my bachelor's in business, but this stuff here I always love because I always wanted to do my own business and stuff like this, but not this, but
what's crazy too is so the Girl Scouts in the
interesting.
position I was in, we had to come up with our own budgets, and so from that it led me to have my own accounting business back in general ledger days and allocations and all this stuff. So forecasting and all this, it came in handy. And then, like I said, Al is the brains behind all of our research and data. And
the only thing I'm more shocked about is what you're thinking you're gonna gross. Are you getting paid for any of this right now?
right now,
Yeah, for on any of
Everything
those?
is-
Are you taking a paycheck?
No.
Good for you.
sweat equity.
Good for you. No, it's good for you because I feel like I'm on Shark Tank right now, and I'm drilling you. I feel.
This is why he was doing the whole thing. He thinks
God, I do. I feel like I'm Mark Cuban.
you want to invest.
No, I feel like I should, but I have no.
Time would be now while still
So
No, I want to invest. I want to be part of our team.
buy stocks.
I
in
can
it.
Wanna-
sell.
one of the things I
I can
learned
sell
early
people.
on
I can sell people.
is if you're in the beverage industry, you're either in bed with Pepsi or Coca-Cola, PepsiCo or Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
and you're either in bed voluntarily
It's true.
or not
actually.
so voluntarily.
It's true.
Because they cornerstone the market.
They did it.
So
they
we
didn't.
are positioned to. That's why we pivoted in the beginning. I'm a pop culture girl, as I said before, and there was a couple of things, reality shows that I had followed that gave me some.
You watched Shark Tank too, didn't you?
Not just Shark Tank, but Bravo. So
Bravo,
Summer
yeah.
House. If you've ever watched Summer
Yeah.
House.
I have. Yeah.
So Kyle and Amanda have Loverboy.
Yep.
We use their formulation house, Meta Brands.
The best.
I probably shouldn't.
The funny thing is, a best group that came off of Shark Tank. Actually, they did a food chain
Mhm.
and they branched off and they sold now they're franchising their name.
Oh yeah,
Is lobster rolls. They
wow.
came from Shark Tank.
really?
Everybody that's around here with all their lobster roll trucks and all that came from Shark Tank.
Oh wow.
I can tell you right now, Barbara's killing it because she still has a thing in it with them. And lobster rolls and all that, the food trucks are around here. That's going from winery to winery and brewery to brewery. Phenomenal. They're killing it. How you went to Watermark and how they said they're interested in it. Great for them.
And it's
It's going to help.
it's
them even
about
more.
who you know too. It's
Yeah.
such a small world.
It
'Cause
is, it
one
is.
of our investors and friends is friends with the guys at Watermark. So we went to a pitch. There was a pitch contest there a month or so ago, and we went to that just to see what it was like. And
they're too damn busy to come on our show.
Well, they are busy.
I know.
they're
They
very
are busy,
busy.
man.
I know they are. And I still have people saying, yeah, I went to them and they got mad. They love ours.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a bit. It's all about a business proposition,
Man, I
man.
know.
It's a pitch.
And I'm still trying. I have so many people say, "Yeah, we can get him on."
It's just a lonely podcast that's trying to make it.
With big names that we've had on.
Yeah, but still, man.
Yeah.
They're
But
busy.
sorry, I'm just being bitter because they keep telling me we're busy.
Telling
So-
you no.
Oh, should I have people asking me questions? Sure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I do too. Holy moly. I was told, don't look at your phone. You're always looking at your phone.
How'd you get questions? How do people asking you questions that ask
don't-
on this
Because
podcast?
Probably
you're,
because-
you're not looking at the question.
Oh no, they're asking to maybe ask us questions.
Yeah,
No, but oh wait.
throw one out.
No, actually, it's Al Baker.
Oh,
He
geez.
said he might be answering what you just said. He said I did. I don't know what he's saying I did for, but then he
Genius created everything.
maybe
The
I-
brains
I need
behind
to
the
get
business.
this- I need to get this stuff off that was on my screen. I can't read all his question. Oh, there it's fine. So, he's also saying we worked nationally beverages company that also has given us numbers. So
Oh,
he's-
yes.
and he's answering
Yes,
questions
Because
that-
I said my numbers guy.
yeah, he's answering questions that I'm wondering why on this. Yeah. coming from a business aspect of who I am, yeah, this is quite interesting. Oh, I went to college for it in business. Oh, good job, Al. So did I. And,
I went to college.
Oh,
I just didn't go to college for this.
and computers.
Yeah. Oh,
Props to you, buddy.
yes.
Not me.
Genius. He thinks I'm
I'm
kidding, but
I'm
he
fingers
truly
button
is.
typing. So yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't type at all or spell. Thank God
smell.
for spell.
Oh.
I said thank God for autocorrect. But your numbers are phenomenal though. What you want to hit. And my other question,
Go ahead.
So my question on your
Get ready for the answer.
no, it goes to you actually.
Okay.
It goes to the type of drinks. Are you just gonna start here, or are you gonna do another product
Just the
with
three.
Oh, we've got lists.
lists?
Ah,
So
that's-
We actually, so
are they always gonna be hot with something kind of spice with
Peppers.
kind of
Yeah.
pepper? in it?
peppers is our niche.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing it.
So my
Nobody. Now that I'm saying it on this dang podcast.
yeah.
or
all
2,000
everything
viewers.
out there for mocktails, it's huge. There's all kinds of stuff, but nobody is using the peppers and has caught on to the capsaicin. They do
So-
it for health reasons. There is a health audience.
Is it a strong, like if you say you go habanero, because that is one of the hottest pepper you have on here at least. With the habanero, is it a strong habanero taste to it, or does something mile it down? Because I was thinking the one thing that might mile it down was whatever you say fruity on it.
The pomegranate cranberry.
Does that
Absolutely.
does that tang it down where it's
Mhm.
not as hot?
Yes. So
It-
sugar is acidic.
Yeah, but there's a brewery. The reason I say this
Mhm.
because I went to a brewery that did jalapenos in their beer,
Mhm.
but they also try to dumb it down a little bit so it's not as hot. And it's called, I should have known when I went to a brewery called Toxic Brewing Company.
Oh,
And that brewery company, they deal with hot stuff. And they said, don't drink the first one that I gave you. And I was already drinking it when I had it. Totally killed my taste buds. Will something like your drink kill taste buds?
no. And we've done it with clean palates, with some oyster crackers. We've done it with food, paired it with meals. We've tried different things. I'll say yes and no. And just as much as how does your wine that you're drinking change the chicken that you might have with it? Or
I don't believe in that shit, honestly.
well, there you go.
That part, I don't believe it. I don't believe wine can taste something better. If the food's made right, you shouldn't have food
Right.
to make it taste better. It's like eating a steak and having steak sauce next to it.
Right.
If you want steak sauce, you're making the steak taste better.
Right.
A drink or a steak or any type of food or anything you drink or eat should taste what you want it to taste like. Good.
Right.
You don't need any other.
Your beverage should complement it. It shouldn't.
It
change.
should.
That's what the whole point is. It complements the meal.
But I don't think wine. I don't drink when I eat. Honestly, I drink soda or water. I really don't drink anything when I eat because I want the food to taste the food. So I'm bad on that aspect. Sorry.
And I would say most women like to drink their martinis, drink their meals.
A lot of them do, yes. Or not a martini. It's got to at least be something. My mom was a 7-7, so she liked, or her Jameson.
Yep.
I'm amazed how and I talk with other bartenders that I work with, how Gen Z does not drink as much as
They do.
millennials or Generation X.
Wait.
That is the trend.
How does that go though? I'm
Gen Z, Gen X,
which
millennials.
rules
Yes.
go Gen X.
Yeah.
I just dated myself, but
Yeah.
double nickels this year. 55. My next birthday.
I'm Gen X. Sorry, still.
Hey, so good.
Millennials and then Gen
Well,
Z.
and there's some Alpha. There's I don't know what's going on after that, but there is some new ones.
So the millennials are not drinking?
No, Gen Z is not
Gen
drinking
Z.
as much.
Which one's Gen Z?
Because now that we have
the one between them?
the ones now. No.
Now.
Oh, the ones now.
Millennials are in between us.
Okay, thank you.
And they're coming. So our research shows millennials are looking for variety.
Mhm.
They're not necessarily looking to be alcohol free. They're looking for variety. They're looking for a little break in the midweek. Maybe not so much,
This is how the seltzers became such a big thing now.
Precisely.
Is that why?
Precisely.
I love seltzers.
So that's where the millennials are. We do have a market there for an alcohol-free beverage, but it's not because they want to be zero proof. It's because they want the variety. Then you go to Gen Z, and they want to try it all. They're doing the ashwagandha, they're doing the lavender sage root,
The hibiscus.
all this
Which one was
funky stuff. And from the beginning, we kept our lips tight because we wanted to secure our. I did not want to wake up one day and just have it be, here's your idea, someone took it. So we're ready.
You
We're ready
patent it, and it's yours.
trademark.
To keep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we are ready. Spicy hour is, and so we learned back to the pop culture thing. We learned through another Bravo show, one of the housewives who created her own line, and we did some. We, as in, I did my pop culture digging, but he did his business digging. Al did, and we created a holding company first. We had this company, and then we said, wait a minute. If we're going to sell, we got to keep, because this person that we are learning from, she really marketed herself well. She stayed as a ambassador.
Can you say the name?
I don't want her coming after me. I love her. I've met her in person, but Bethany Frankel.
She says it anyway.
I do. I mean,
you just asked her to say it. What are you talking about?
She's. I mean, it's. I don't know. Where are we gonna get Al? Is he gonna tell me I shouldn't have said it now?
If not you, or it's gonna be me.
I mean, so she's very smart. She was smart. She sold to Jim Beam. She sold her line to Jim Beam, but she kept her trademark, her intellectual property. So now she sells Skinny Girl jeans. She sells Skinny Girl salad dressing. I think I told you that night.
Not just that, I already knew the answer.
So we pivoted.
I do watch the Housewives. I did.
And we pivoted, and instead of moving forward with formulation, they were very patient with us, and we waited to get our intellectual property secured and created the structure, the organization properly, and then we'll go from, we'll change our internal structure here as soon as we have product. So
the funny thing is you're turning yourself into what Good Boy Vodka did around here.
And you see the way that blew up. That exploded it spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
So I think you guys are on the right track for something big.
Absolutely.
Why'd you laugh when I say Good Boy Vodka?
Because I've met.
Oh, you met Al.
Yeah, and I was, when you're in the beverage industry, you have people co-packing. Co-packing becomes a big thing, but we had the opportunity to co-pack with not them, but with other alcohol-related drinks, and we decided to stay. we're going to stay where we are until we're ready to expand in whichever way that expands. Because co-packing, basically, you're keeping 10%, I think, of your overall.
Yeah.
5 or 10.
You give everything to them, so that's why we originally were starting off with DTC, which is direct to consumer.
Highest you should ever go is 20.
Yeah. So we were originally just going to be DTC because everybody's doing subscriptions,
I think
and
that's you.
I didn't. Wasn't me.
I had vacation.
No, I got nothing. And then we learned that there's an opportunity because to have shelf space in a big, huge box, in a consumer store you're just not making the profit.
Who are you aiming for?
Meaning,
What
Box
demographic?
store. Oh no, box stores.
they'd be my
I'll go
they'd be
box
my
stores
last. They would obvious. In perfect world, it'll be in a box store when PepsiCo or Coca-Cola owns it, because
You want to sell it?
that's why I said what I said. One of the first things I was told by corporate people was that if you're going into a beverage business, be prepared
To be
to
bought
either
out.
you're either going you're either going to bed nicely or you're not. You're going to bed not nicely. So
You would really want to sell this if you could.
in the beginning I was like, I wouldn't want to sell my baby, but through the knowledge that we've worked through and everything, we're prepared for it. It will happen.
It's gonna happen.
It will happen.
Well, it might not. It
has
may
to
happen,
happen.
but you don't have to though.
It always
You can make
happens.
this booming where you are the next
Right.
kind of. I would say like Sobe or water or a.
And they're
They've
all
been
owned by.
bought out.
We will do exactly
They
what
haven't got bought out. They're their own entity. Some of them are their own.
Some of them are, but they're getting ready to go public, and they will be. Some of them are. They're still holding out, but they
If
will.
you did sell, would you want a royalty?
Oh yeah. There's a game plan. You don't just. That's why we did what we did.
Some people
We'll still
just
have
sell
our
out.
we'll still have our intellectual property.
Yeah, some people just sell out where they sell completely 100%.
Sure. So that's the plan, is to pretty much keep our intellectual properties. We'll have spicy hour products. We'll
You're
have
keeping me sober.
we'll have all kinds of things. Shots.
Yeah.
We've got all kinds of ideas. I've got a list of ideas for flavors, but we figure let's get into formulation and get it out there. And once we get, and then the first thing we got asked was, hey, can you do kegs? And we were like, we didn't even think about that. Cause like I
Damn.
said, our first thing
Yeah.
was direct to consumer and kegs. Oh, so now
See, I don't
we're
like
looking at
kegs.
formulation companies that are
The way-
closer.
The way, like I said, the way the Gen Z,
I
Z
know,
drinks now.
I know that.
I mean, a lot of kids are more responsible when they drink now.
Mm.
The seltzer industry is blown up so
Seltzer
much,
is blown up hard.
so much,
and
and
things like hop water and things.
But
that are-
hot water has some hot water has no. That's yeah.
Well,
Some hot
yeah.
water has alcohol in it.
And that's why I say the millennials, like there's people that I will not drink if medicine is pretty much something that'll have alcohol that I will consume. But if I can at all help it, I was given stuff for my birthday that was NA stuff, and I look at everything. If it's got alcohol in it, I do not want to drink.
I
it.
will say
today is
today's world now. Yes, where the NA and drinks Guinness made an NA Guinness where it has zero alcohol, zero everything. The only thing back in the day when we were growing up, we can say we all right here in this table finally. We were all drinking O'Doul's. O'Doul's has 2% alcohol or 5% alcohol in it. Nowadays, Budweiser, Guinness,
everyone's
Corona,
everyone's
all three of those, the major ones that are and Mick Ultra, those four are the most popular four that are out there that people are now is totally just for the taste.
Heineken.
Like
Well, there's somebody.
I don't really
They're under one umbrella. Some
Yeah.
of those.
well, then
those
craft
companies.
breweries
But-
came out too. And
yeah. So now all these craft breweries and everybody else is making it just for the taste. I don't think I like the taste of any type of beer out there in my life, but I just want the taste.
See, I'm
Well, I
not
did
I'm
anyway.
not a beer girl.
But my thing is I I only drink Corona, but I never had a Corona Zero yet, and I don't want to because I don't like the taste of Corona already. The only thing I like about it was the alcohol because I could taste the alcohol in it. But
Wait, hold on.
I could taste the
You
difference.
drink Corona all the time.
No, I can taste the difference. I don't like the taste of Corona, but I like it. But I will drink it because
So we would just back
I
our
hate
tequila
beer.
shots with
no,
the
I
Corona.
hate beer.
Yeah.
I hate beer.
don't
But I
like
will drink
beer.
Corona in a heartbeat
Corona's the only beer. It's just because of your
because
chicken shots.
I always went to Mexico and had Corona, but
Poppers.
with no lime. They never did lime down there. You don't know lime down there.
Only the girls got the lime.
Yeah, you don't do lime down there.
I try to sneak a lime to your
I know you
Corona
do.
all the time.
I know you do it, or you rim the beer where I'm
Just
still
to-
tasting
Just
it,
to get them riled up.
just to piss me off. He does. So when I go to these breweries, I always ask which one's your lightest beer ever.
Oh, I like to taste different beers. when
I do
was
too.
drinking-
When
was
I
drinking-
no, when I do too. I do too. When I go to breweries, I try to taste something where I think, okay, when I come back next time, this is the beer I'm going to be drinking.
Give me a flight. Let me
Yeah.
experience all of it.
But you have something that is very, very intriguing. I don't know about I can't wait to taste them. When we have you on next, I hope you can bring them just because I would love to taste them because I have a palate where
I was
something's
almost
hot.
going to bring you a sample. And
Oh,
I
man.
thought, what if they hit it live?
No, I would.
Because I
I
have a
wanna
sample
taste
at the office. So
I'm interested in these right here.
Shit. We're
All
moving-
three of them. I like spicy stuff.
We are moving in. We're moving in the direction of the industry. Industry is fast moving. Tell us more about Notre Dame. What was he asking? Me or you?
who's asking?
Al. Al says, "Tell us more about Notre Dame."
That must be on your shoulders right there.
It's the
I saw-
contest we're in. So he created, we had the pitch deck created. He had the pitch deck created. Marshall came on board, and the first thing as a growth officer, he said, hey, there's this contest. Well, we've got 2 days. We need to record and submit it. Can we do it? And we said, hey, we don't have to create the pitch deck. It's done. So we did it and we submitted it.
Is
And
that what he's talking about? Just
so on our original pitch deck, that's our philanthropy page. Because
Oh,
I'm
I
really
saw that.
into giving back.
I saw that.
okay.
Notre Dame has some parameters of how our idea, our startup would affect them, how we can integrate and work with Notre Dame. So the idea of getting in and finding college ambassadors. You talk about Gen Z not drinking,
Yeah.
going in and kind of like the old school days when get the
How do you
Jaeger,
find
the
something like
Jaeger girls.
Yeah, how do you find something like that though?
Well, Notre Dame's a Catholic school, St. Mary's. There's definitely.
Have you been to Notre Dame game? Come
Yes.
on.
How-
You have not been to
How-
Notre Dame game. then.
However,
Yeah.
there's a huge, they've got social norms that they have to abide by in their athletic contracts and
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
kind
they
of
do.
stuff. And so we really wanted to appease that niche of, hey, you can still be in the party scene and not.
I can help
the
you with
frats. We want to kind of launch with sororities. You can help me with that.
I can call Jay. He can help us with that.
Oh yeah. We have somewhat of a connection.
We had somewhat of a
Notre
connection.
Dame?
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, we have two. Actually, and Christina.
We
Yeah.
need any students?
They can find us students.
I used to work with this. She graduated since then.
No, but they can find us students. I mean, Jay can probably find us students that don't drink or they're on a scholarship where they can't drink and stuff like that.
well, they did do, but they
I
get
know,
in
but
trouble with drinking.
yeah,
Right.
so they
Key
can
right
easily find someone
Yeah.
that would probably sponsor it.
So we've got an idea to have like a launch party with sororities or frats, or probably with the sororities first, because we can get through the girls a little easier, like you said. Have you
But
ever
my
been
thing
to a
is-
Notre Dame tailgate?
I don't know.
So
I know a couple people.
we made it to round 2, which I had no question in mind that we would, and I have no question. I didn't even know how many people applied. I did some. We meet weekly, and I just
How many
met
people did apply for that?
150.
150?
Wow.
70 made the cut. We were one of them.
Do you know what number you were?
I don't.
Oh, they don't tell you that. That'd be kind of cool if you knew the number.
And then 16 will make the next cut.
Oh, wow, it goes from 70 to 16.
Mhm. And then it goes to 5.
That kind of makes sense to me on that whole.
But if you think about it,
But-
so
but
150 to 70, that's
60
about 50%.
Yeah, but
And then
70 to
70 to
16,
16, that's about 75%. And then 16 to 5 is about 75%.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a. You think they might cut it off here and there, but man. And this is all happening at where? At Notre Dame?
Notre Dame. It's the McCloskey Foundation is the
Oh.
sponsorship.
Okay.
What is that? Oh,
No, I've heard of that. I've heard of that there. I didn't think it was really there. I didn't think they hold it there.
yeah. So they have categories for students, undergrads, grads, and then community members, because obviously we're not.
Because they
students.
talk about that at the games and stuff like that, and stuff like that.
So if you're a community member
the
affiliate,
McCloskey family,
sure.
yeah.
If you're a community member affiliate, which is what we are in the contest, then you are going to express how you're going to intertwine with Notre Dame with your project. If you're a student, obviously you're doing that. If that's
Or
something
a
you're
student.
doing, yeah, in school. So it was very
So-
easy to, it's very easy to link it to.
Do they have different, like, is it the 16? Oh, okay, top 70 with community, student, you're all combined. So you're competing with everybody that's part of it. So they're not going to take the top 16 of the students, top 16 of the community. It's all, you're all
So,
combined. So you're competing with kids that are going to school for this,
Yes.
and they want they're knowledgeable and everything else, where they're going to school and they know how to, they have the lab results and they have everything that they can competing with against someone like you that
So out
has
of
to
the
pay for it all.
70, there are 5 community affiliates. We are one of them.
Wow, see, there you go. That's
The
more,
rest are
that's,
all students.
that's more to be bragging about.
So-
Out of the 70, there's
And out
only
of a score of
5?
113, we got 91, which is a B. It turns out to, I had to do all the numbers really quick.
Yeah.
But we
Wow.
raged it.
That's
I had no
impressive.
doubt we were going to do it, but we really did.
But that's more impressive right there for you, because you made, out of everybody, you have more students in it, but you only have 5 community?
Non-student, yeah.
That was out of 100. Yeah. Wow. Good
And the
for
other
you.
4 were consumer goods, obviously. The other 4, like one's a med something or other.
That's impressive.
Another one is a housing construction something.
So when does this end?
So our deadline, we are recording. We did a 3-minute spot, which I sent you. I don't know. Did you watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I
Did
did.
you share it with James?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
You did that.
So we did
My
we
bad.
basically did our pitch deck, which was at the time, I think it was something like 15 pages. I think we're up to 20 now just because of requirements from Notre Dame. But we took it and we summarized it, and Marshall did an overlay of it, and we did a video, and we submitted it. And now we've had some time to prepare. Once we got the notification, we made it. So we've got a deadline February 11th to get our next submission in, which is the
That's a
first submission
Thursday.
was a 3-minute video. This will be, we had to add some more slides, and it'll be a 6-minute video. And that'll get submitted, and then we'll know in March who made it to the next
That's a
round,
Tuesday.
which will be in there.
That's a Tuesday, I think. My last question would probably be with this alone would be, so say you made it past the next round, what happens after?
When we do?
Yeah,
Yes, put the good vibes out in the
Well,
universe.
Absolutely.
my bad, I'm sorry. When you
Affirmation.
pass the next round, is it the top 4 or top 3 get like a maybe gold, silver, bronze type medal on their drink, or is
takes
it
all.
or is it just winner takes all?
It's winner takes all. However, there
Or
are
4 stars.
more prizes. So there is best female owned project. There's
Figures. I
best
hate to say it,
minority.
figures. Oh, figures.
So you can do, if you win the 50, you can do the 10 if they think you're the best female. And we're not 100% female.
Can you win them
but
all?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you could.
I couldn't because there is some student stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
not. a
But my
student,
thing
but
is, all right, I'm gonna do a 2-part question. If there is stuff like that, do you feel like you're obligated because you are a female, your family, you're a female owned company, you're a female owned type of co-owner? But yes, Al is a co-owner because it says on his
co-founder. Yes.
co-founder. But my thing is, do you have to put that on there, or are you the first person type scenario where you are owner but you're co-owner? Is it still female owned?
I think so. We've actually seen it in writing for certain competitions,
Yeah.
and it really just has to be at least 50% female owned. So,
Do you think
or 50% minority, which we're 100% because of our cultures and our
Guys gonna
backgrounds.
win all 3 of those. Watch.
So,
Gonna win all. Knock it out the park.
this actually? I wish you did bring those in now. I'm
We'll
kind of
knock it out the
intrigued.
park.
I'm kind of intrigued. So when's this competition end?
I believe final numbers. He's going to text me. I just told them. I believe it's in April.
Hey Al, when's the last? When,
He doesn't know. I'm the
he
admin
doesn't know?
person.
Oh wow.
I'm the
Something you do.
I'm the admin side of it. That's the hat I wear.
That's the other half. So when does it end? Sorry,
End of March, April.
March, April. Okay. You want to come back in June?
Sure. I'll come back in June
Oh,
because
see.
we'll be ready to launch
Yes.
this summer.
Perfect,
we
perfect.
we are positioning
Perfect.
ourselves for
Get
a
Al in here too.
spicy hour summer.
Yeah, get Al in
Get
here
Al
too.
in here too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, get you both in, and
I was going to
Bring
bring
the
him
drinks.
tonight, but he's my talker, so he said you go talk, you go do the talking. So I
you
said,
got us intrigued. You got us intrigued on it now more than
Yes.
anything. Yeah. I like to hear your background before. That's why the first hour, but the second hour, this is all about this. Then,
But we have
Yeah.
3. This is what's hit right now. We have 3 Al and I businesses
Yes.
that we're doing.
I know this.
So we've got publishing. We're doing some publishing, and
Yeah.
we've got some art stuff that we're doing. We've got some licensed
and
artists that we're.
no, the
doing
cool thing is
replication.
that first hour we could talk about that with him on it.
There you go.
See, it's a
There
two.
we go.
It's a, then we'll bring you back on for the
Our
two-parter.
adventures.
For the two-parter for that second half of the first half. See,
When you
I know
said
I'm
the
doing
lady
it.
that wears many hats, I said, well, let me
You
look at
are.
all my Gmail accounts. That'll be all my hats. Let's
You
see.
are,
I'm a
and then you-
notary. I'm a certified notary. So
Are
I've
you
got
really?
a notary
That's good to
service.
know.
Yeah. Traveling notary.
Oh, dude, I could use you a lot.
There you go.
All right, guys, getting ready for the last call. What we
Oh,
do on last
wow.
call
Okay.
is give shout outs to
Oh my.
anybody's in your circle. Of course, you probably give Al a
Oh.
shout out.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you vote on this, or is it just on the people? Can anybody chime in on this voting, or is it
For the
just,
McCloskey?
Yeah.
It's just their judges.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say, if anybody could call on, she could say that too.
You
so.
probably seen some kind of flyer or something like that,
I don't know.
or advertisement.
I don't know.
All right, yeah. Last call is typically just giving shout outs to the people that.
Shout outs to all my peeps.
Yeah, there you go.
Sue, like you said,
Any-
Sue connected
Anything
us.
that's upcoming in your life in the next few months, let us know about it.
Well,
Where
today
to find
is
you?
1410th day of no alcohol.
Congrats.
March 24th
Congratulations.
is my 4-year anniversary, and we're expecting to have product by then, and that's our big thing. We are moving into spicy hour season.
All right, Joe, you want to give your thoughts?
Always.
The last call.
Always.
Always.
I'm thinking.
I gotta get a button for that. Last call.
I know you do.
All right.
Last call for no
Final-
alcohol.
Final thoughts. Final
Yes.
thought. Last call. All right, I'm ready. I think I can wing this. You didn't say a lot. I usually have more time to prepare.
Oh.
For you, knowing your background and where you came from, coming from the West Coast now to the East Coast, and you're knowledgeable of street smarts, how would I call it now, to book smarts, and doing all this right here. That is phenomenal. I mean, that is awesome. because you had an epiphany on what you went through in your life to do something like this right here. And I give you credit for staying sober for 1,000 days.
Well, thank you.
That's phenomenal. A lot of people can't hit that. A lot of people had a slip up, or a lot of people think about it. You stick with it. That is awesome.
Don't think it hasn't.
I know, but
It's-
every day is
Some
always a hard day.
margaritas.
But every day is a hard day.
Or,
But you
martinis.
took a step up. You do something that can taste something like that, like the cayenne, like these right here. This is your passion. This is your baby.
And I'm stubborn. Every time I go, I could just have, because I do
Yeah.
have people in my life that go, can you just come out with us and have one drink and you
But
can start over again tomorrow? And my brain goes,
That's why you do
that ticker in my head going to 0 after 1,410 days, just, I can't do it.
So my thing is to you, I give you props, give you everything else for that. My other thing is, I wouldn't sell this in a heartbeat at all until the last dime does not come in, because you have something here that, like you said, doesn't exist that much.
Believe me, there's a strategy. We know.
I understand that you have a strategy. I understand everything that you probably thought of. This right here, phenomenal.
Thank you.
I can't wait to taste them. I don't like hot stuff too much. I do have a weak palate, how people tell me sometimes.
See,
Sounds
people
like
say
a
that,
weak
but if
belly.
you drink alcohol, you it's the
well,
heat. It's a replication.
I do
of
like
the
my
heat.
Replements, but
That's heat behind
That's
that.
Christmas in your mouth.
Yeah.
yes, it is. Hey, these here,
I'm blessed to surround myself with a great team. No,
I
I'm
would
telling you.
love these here. This one, it kind of scares me because it says habanero. But my thing is to you, keep on writing it out. You have a goal, you have a passion, you have everything behind you. You have a great husband that protects you on the law enforcement side, but also is your backbone and keep pushing you forward. You keep riding that and surviving it, and surviving each day by each end. How you keep counting the days down until you stop counting the days down. You keep on going with it.
I did. I used to count daily.
But I will say this:
I just looked.
you
at
are
the app.
one passionate person, because you do go out, and she did pick me up to go to delivery one time so far. I might call her up to go to delivery again, but she did pick me up in the bad snowstorm to pick me up to go down to delivery to see
Sankofa.
play. So
They're friends of ours.
I love that. And then you told me your story, phenomenal then, and I love it. You keep on passioning that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm a learner by doer too, so I told Alex,
got it
if
all
you're
out?
willing to teach me,
I'm ready.
I'm willing to learn it.
Yes, I'm ready now. Shut up. You know mine's long.
No, it's sorting that up.
It's all passionate. It's all coming from my heart.
Just make up words.
No, it's coming from my heart. That's how I
All right,
feel.
all right. Let me do my turn now. I want to thank you. I understand where you're coming from, the drinking aspect, not drinking anymore. I can totally relate to that. And my hat's off to you for going for so that long, 1,400 days plus.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. Your idea, I got a good feeling about that. That's going to go a long way.
So do we.
It's going to go a long way. And I'm really ready to try all three of them. I love the heat, the whole 9 yards. And to the future, wish you the best in all your endeavors.
Thank you.
And anything that you put your heart into, because I know you do. You have a lot of talents, and you've accumulated a lot of things over the time since you left California, moving to here, getting things in order to make your life better. On that note, we want you to come back. We want to hear more about this, especially when at launch time. We
Would love to.
We want to try it. I want to try it. I want to be able to.
Try it.
Huh?
I definitely want to try it.
I want to. I don't know. I want to tell people how it tastes, and if I can recommend this to people that don't drink,
Yes, for sure.
it'd
And
be an
we've,
honor.
I think we dropped an idea in Tom's lap a
Yeah.
couple years ago before it was even to this point. But yeah, we'll be
He's
revisiting.
another guy that doesn't drink much, so I mean,
Absolutely. We'll be
he would love it.
revisiting.
Yeah,
He was my go-to. I would walk into Sandbar
Yeah.
and they'd have my Cosmo ready for me. Double Cosmo, and they knew. So
I love that feeling.
All right, guys. Once again,
Thank
if you
you
got
so much.
no problem. But we want to thank Christina Staneart for joining us, guys. This is Third Eye Truth Theorem podcast, episode 150.
150.
Yes, and this is one of the good interviews I enjoyed. Guys, next week, Wednesday, we have Chris Psycho from the band
PS2 Boyfriend.
PS2 Boyfriend.
And AKA
Freak Show.
Freak Show.
He'll
lead
be on
singer.
Wednesday. And it's Joe's birthday. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
shit.
ready to celebrate a little bit in the studio.
I might be already.
No, don't do that.
Oh, don't do it.
Don't
Okay.
do it.
I'll try that.
You have to talk. And when you drink, you don't talk. You do other things.
Oh, it's okay. I tequila.
Yeah. All right, guys. On that note, once again, watch on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and X, Facebook. You can see all those.
Twitter. We don't have Twitter.
What?
It's just Facebook.
We do have Twitter, Twitch.
Oh, we don't have
X.
X is
no,
X.
we don't have Instagram. Sorry. It's
Yeah,
just
we do.
Facebook.
Yeah, we do. Stop. You don't know. So the thing, this is why I do all this stuff. Once again, guys, thank you. We'll see you next time. We're getting out of here. Get the buttons right here. All right,
Yeah,
here we
you
go.
dummy.
All right, guys, we're out of here.